turning blue. Please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but baby, I'll love you till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day that I die. I want you to see how you look to me. You wouldn't believe if I told you. You would hate the compliments I throw you. But you're so full of shit. Tell me it's a bit. Oh, say you don't see it. Your mind's polluted. Say you wanna quit. Don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be wrong, but baby, I don't wanna say goodbye. Just till the day that I die. Till the light in my eyes. Till the day I die. Forever is even
Guys, guys, hit that upload button. Let's start the show. Ooh la la. All right. There we go. That's the start. Thank you so much, JMB, for requesting this song to start the stream. Really appreciate that. It looks like there's some kind of an issue with YouTube lately. It does delete some of the chats for no reason. Mm. So I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. But yeah, let's start the show. There's a bunch of new wristwatch releases, primarily this brand new Omega Seamaster. Wowzers! It's like as if it was brought back from the vintage catalog. What a departure from standard Omega releases. Pretty wild. Oh, speaking of wild, hey Daniel. Hey
Yeah,
Daniel,
I'm
what are you
just
doing?
hiding. I'm
Oh,
hiding. I'm on secret work here at
ooh, you're getting
yeah.
some pho again. Let's see it. Let's
Yeah,
see it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Lower
just
the camera. Lower the camera a little bit lower. So what you got there? Bok choy. You got some fried tofu. There's some broccoli in there. Wowzers.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You got a
So that's what I'm
vegetarian
having.
pho.
Yeah, and then there's the people that I'm spying on. So
Very
it
nice.
okay, I'll let you go because I'm
Okay.
eating right now.
All right.
Okay?
All right, Daniel.
Okay, bye.
Have your dinner. Talk to you
Okay, bye.
soon. Take
Okay,
care.
okay. All right, bye.
Enjoy the watch show. Yeah, Daniel looks like a really good dinner there. Very healthy with the soup and all the vegetables. That's what I need to do. I mean, if I'm going to lose weight in this battle against myself, I have to do more healthy eating. No more McDonald's, Timmy. I know the free French fries are very tempting, though. How can I say no? James the advisor. Welcome to the Stram. Oh shit. Let's see here. Billy was saying a lot of things. See, Billy says, "Why are you not reporting on the New York City raid in the Diamond and the Watch District? They locked up the people that were buying all the rings and diamonds and watches from the football people." What? If you live in New York City, you don't know what the rates they made yesterday in the Wash District. I did not. I don't know anything about this. Let me just Google this. New York City Diamond District raid. Let's see. See. Okay, we'll get back to talk about this very boring Omega Seamaster in a second after these urgent breaking news. FBI raid of New York City Diamond District. Come on. The ads here are just brutal. I even have the ad block. It's no longer helping. FBI FBI raid of New York City Diamond District leads to two arrests. That's it. As nationwide pro athlete burglaries probed, with one suspect linked robbery to NFL star Joe Burrow. All right, let's see here. Let's zoom in. There's another breaking news also in UK. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Here we go. A pair of suspected crooks tied to South American theft crew were nabbed by FBI in Manhattan's Diamond District Tuesday, and one of the suspects is linked to the December robbery of NFL quarterback Joe Burrow's home in Ohio. Law enforcement sources said this makes sense. It's a wristwatches and expensive jewelry, jewels, etc. is one of the kind of the OG ways of laundering money. Nowadays, they do it through TikTok, but I guess some of these guys are old school. Dmitry, oh yeah, here we go. Dmitry Zezhinsky and Juan Viller are accused of running a midtown pawn shop where pricey stolen goods like high-end handbags, watches, jewelry, and sports memorabilia were peddled. Well, how are they supposed to know this stuff is stolen? That's how these guys always operate. The loot was allegedly stashed at the shop and the New Jersey storage facility. Um, the defendant created an illicit market and fueled demand for burglaries by South American theft groups and other crews around the country by purchasing stolen watches, jewelry, and other luxury items and then reselling them in the New York City store, said John Durham, U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, which is prosecuting the case. Wowzers. Pretty crazy. Zoland, Diamond and Jewelry Exchange. You guys can see. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's one store. It's probably all of it. And as the watch market is dying, I think we're gonna see more stuff like this. But I don't even think this is the worst part of it. I'm pretty sure they've got more money laundering that's happening on the Diamond District that people just they can't nail it down because it's done in like really legal ways. Web one, £2, 69 cents. Daniel is causing a soup shortage in Canada. Yeah, Daniel, leave some soup for us. Come on, man. All right, guys, let's just really quickly say hi to our esteemed viewers. Tim G. Tim G is out on the golf course. Good to see you there, Timmy. Bala, welcome to the stream. The Watch Apprentice. We got Dean. Thank you for the upvote, Dean. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Dean, really, really appreciate that. Ivor, welcome to the stream. Kaloy, got all the usual suspects in the house. Yeah, it's pretty bad. See, Tim G says diamonds are done. Two even worse than watches. I think yeah, diamonds are done. Now that uh, you know they created a way to manufacture diamonds in the lab. It's just a matter of time. But then again, like diamond industry might survive as long as it operates as a type of a cartel, right? Where they artificially keep the prices of these diamonds high because you need suppliers, right? And they could also divide the business into two, where there is real diamonds, right? And then there's the lab grown diamonds. I think lab grown diamonds are probably the worst thing you can spend your money on because those machines that produce these lab grown diamonds, they're only getting better and more efficient, and um, you know they're getting better and quicker too. They're able to manufacture as time goes on over the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years. That technology is only going to get so much better, and I think it's just going to be it's a matter of time. See, you can't make gold in the same way as you can make diamonds. So I think gold is going to be safe for now, but diamonds, it's gonna be like sapphire. Remember how back in the day, sapphire crystal my camera is frozen again. Okay, unfreeze. What I was just saying is that you know how originally sapphire crystal in the wristwatch, it was a really big deal. Only high end wristwatches had it. In fact, do you guys know? Let me know in the chat if you know who was the first brand that featured a sapphire crystal on their wristwatch, and which brand put the sapphire crystal uh, into a mass production. I'm pretty sure it could have been Rolex. You know. Um, let's see. Billy says, Timmy, are they Russian or Ukrainian and supposed to be more rest or coming in Miami? Well, we'll find out. But they're probably Russians because Russians have actual diamond mines. That's right. There is a really famous, it's world famous, I believe. Probably the biggest diamond mine in Russia. Diamond mine in Siberia, I think. Yeah, yeah, Siberia. Here, let me show you real quick. It's crazy shit. I mean, the Russians, they're out of control. Check this. Check this out. Boom! Look at that. They, that's like the biggest hole on the planet. I think. Look how massive. That's in Siberia, right? Ukraine doesn't have this type of natural resources. What it has really good land for growing food, which may be long term even more valuable because what the heck? What is diamonds? It's totally fucking pointless, right? Unless you're using them in drills and I think this is where most of the diamonds are going. They're going to be used um, in parts, in like different parts for like I don't know, like tools and stuff. But like in jewelry, I think diamonds in jewelry are pretty much done for. Yeah, look at this crazy diamond mine. Diamond ore is processed in a plant in Mirny. Mirny. And all those diamonds now, this just looks like rocks. But yeah, look at these. They get pretty big diamonds there in Russia. Holy shit. Right? So, anyways, look, the Russians, they got the. Let's continue here with the article. It says a pair of suspected crooks tied to South American crew of thieves were nabbed by cops in Manhattan Tuesday, including one suspect with ties to the December robbery. The suspects are not believed to be tied to a nationwide sting of heist targeting athletes, although one is believed to be linked to the burglary at the borough $7.5 million mansion. That's pretty wild. Yeah. The watches. Oh, yeah. What is this? What ad is this? Oh, it's Bob's Watches. Interesting. Interesting ad from Bob's Watches. Okay, so it says Nizinski, 43, a Georgia national. Oh, there we go. Georgia national from North uh, Bergen, New Jersey, who goes by nickname Rousseau. Rousseau. It sounds very Russian. And the U.S. born Viller of Queens, 48, were linked to at least five high end robberies dating to 2020, the Fed said. FBI, oh man, this website is just all over the place. FBI agents descended on Manhattan pawn shop on the West 47th Street and 6th Avenue. You know what? I'm pretty sure FBI can just arrest literally everyone on, who works at the 47th Street, and they'll be able to find, like, if they just comb through their phones or through their banking information, they'll be able to find something there on everyone. It's just it's that messed up. Um, FBI agents descended on the Manhattan's pawn shop on the 47th. Okay, I think I already read that. Let's see here. Agents then executed a warrant at the Nizinski storage unit in New Jersey and found a large quantities of luxury goods and clothing, including high-end handbags, wine, sports memorabilia, jewelry, and art. See, yeah, when you rob athletes' uh, home, you shouldn't really go for the art and their like memorabilia. I mean, that stuff is very easily traced. You're not gonna be able to sell it. The only way to be able to sell sports memorabilia and get something for it is the auction. So what the hell are you gonna do? Both men have ties to Brian Landro, described by federal prosecutors as a prolific burglar who committed at least 16 residential burglaries across the United States in 2019 2020. Nizinski is also believed to be linked to the burglaries at the borough, but it's unclear whether they are both involved in large nationwide ring of heists targeting athletes. It's pretty funny stuff. Pretty funny stuff. Watches are super expensive, so they're prime target for burglars. And you know what? This is a freaking wake up call for myself. I mean, I am no athlete, but these watches that I have here laying around the house make me a prime target for these crooks. Bala, according to the internet, the first ever produ- uh, production wristwatch with a sapphire crystal was a JLC reverso. Get the F out of here. No way. Reverso? What? Not only did Reverso, flipped over and protected the crystal, it also had a sapphire crystal to protect it from scratches. Now we're talking. That's why I love Reverso. Gotta add it to the collection someday. Billy, me. This is mostly the watches. There are a ton of watches. They're confiscated. They say they belong to football players and basketball players. I don't think too many diamonds are mostly watches. Yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the robbery that we looked at yesterday, right? Like stuff like this. And You know, it's so crazy. Watch business is so mental and it's so difficult. And in the down market, it's I think we'll see more basically stores try to fake robberies. Hey, Cam, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Yo, you taking a walk there?
I'm taking a little stroll on the Georgia Tech campus right now.
The weather looks good. You're just in the t-shirt.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like 70 degrees here.
Nice,
Uh,
nice. Not sunny, but yeah, it looks good.
yep,
Hey, so
pretty good weather. That's what I need. Can't deal with this fucking like 40-degree bullshit.
yeah, it's brutal over here in New York. I don't
Yep.
even know. Let's see. Let's see what's the weather we've got here. Um, Gravesend. Here we go. 32. What? That's freezing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But how you doing,
Yeah.
Cam? Are you seeing what's going on
What
in
happened?
the watch space? Well, no, there was just a raid. FBI raided the Diamond District,
What?
arrested bunch of guys. Apparently, it's in relationship to some robberies. They were this pawn shop was like sending a guy to go rob some athletes and then bring the goods back, and then they would sell it at the store.
Bro, that's
Wild
savage
shit.
as fuck. That's
Yeah,
some
right?
Italian mafia shit. That's some
Yeah,
Tony Soprano shit right there.
old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, old school stuff. Yeah, the OG way of doing it. Now it's so much easier. I mean, there's is these guys. Did you hear about this latest way that these guys came up with to launder money into across the countries?
No, tell me. Yeah, that's
No,
part
get
of my
this.
work.
What they do is literally kind of like they launder it through super chats, but they
Oh yeah,
use
yeah. I've heard of that.
yeah, they
Like
use
the
TikTok.
super chats and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, they just create like a account for someone
Yeah,
in United States, like a TikTok account, and then they go
yeah,
live. Nobody's watching it because it's just like one subscriber. But then they have another account in a different country, just basically send a whole bunch of super chats. Yeah, they
yeah.
take a haircut on YouTube takes its fees.
Hey, but at
Uh,
least you have clean money, right?
it's money laundering. That's why they call it the
Yeah,
money laundering.
yeah.
And
A lot of
actually,
technology companies actually have controls in place which are automated for I even watch streams where um let's say like a streamer wanted to stream raid and like donate a bunch of money, they'll shut that stream down if like that was a new streamer and they don't get that much traffic. So
oh, really?
yeah, because it tricks the system to think that money laundering is going on. If like a big streamer starts like donating to another streamer, and it's like
Mhm.
where did the streamer get all this money? He just started. He doesn't have that many followers. So
Like some kind of an internal
yeah, it monitors.
notification system. Yeah,
Yeah, it
monitoring
monitors.
system.
Yeah,
Suspicious activity kind of a system. But they're taking the cut, so what the heck do they care, right?
yeah. I guess it just stops the terrorism and I guess trafficking of females.
Mm,
But hey, a lot of people do believe in a free market. So
yeah.
you know,
Free market, baby. Let me show you another thing. So I don't know if you remember this, but a couple of weeks ago we covered this news about this boutique, gray market boutique in London, uh, that was robbed, and the sales associate there actually committed suicide because actually it turns out that the boutique owners blamed it on him. They said, "Oh, he didn't put up enough of a fight." Like the guy was put in the chokehold, and then the whole place was burgled. Well, today we got an update.
Yeah.
that the whole raid was staged. It was an insurance job. Get this, the 1.3 million pound raid on luxury jewelry store was staged, and everyone, including the tragic watch salesman Oliver White, consented. Defendant tells on the trial.
Damn.
Holy
Okay,
shit,
Tim.
man. Yeah.
If you had a jewelry company and you were staging a robbery, would you tell your staff? I wouldn't tell my staff. Like they would just believe that it's a fucking robbery because they like one thing about employees really, yes, they work to uplift your business and that's their expectation out there. But like at the end of the day, employees are only in it for their best interest. So like I don't know why they would confide that in their employees.
Unless
I
there
just
was a unless they were getting paid really well, right? Like you
yeah.
gotta everybody who's involved in something like this. First of all, I wouldn't do such a thing because I wouldn't commit a crime like this. I think this is mental. But I could see how desperate gray market dealers. I mean, dude, right there, you got the you got the system right here. You know what you do? Get this. You start a boutique, right? Take 50 watches on consignment from different individuals, right? Watch market is so dead that nothing is selling, and then you have everything insured. Create a fake robbery. Basically the thieves come in, the pretend thieves come in, they steal 1.5 million worth of watches, which are all on consignment. Insurance pays you 1.5. You pay back the victims and you take whatever, the insurance, whatever, but then you keep the watches as well, right?
Oh
So
shit. Wait,
people
no,
get their
the
money.
insurance company would probably like mark those watches as stolen probably.
Huh?
They'd probably take inventory on the watches and mark that stolen.
Yes. So, but think about it. Think about it this way. Like this is what I feel like these guys were trying to do, right? They had all these watches. They couldn't sell them. The watch I don't know if you guys were living under the rock or where, but the watch market is dead. Okay? And so the watches are not selling. These gray market dealers, they got rent to pay, they got all kinds of stuff that they need to do.
It's a
So,
bad economy. It's a
it's
fucked
bad
up
economy.
economy right now. Like
And then
like
what
Tim,
yeah.
like just in my area, I know Tim G says like he loves my area and whatnot, likes to go to restaurants here. A lot of the restaurants here are actually shutting down one after the next rapidly because it's just such like this is like the restaurant capital of Atlanta where I live directly. And a lot of them are just shutting down one after the next. Like it's a tough economy. People aren't spending as much. People are clutching their pearls and trying to prepare as much for whatever is to come or not to come. They're just spending less. So I can understand how they could you know just stop spending what we're doing and doing very like people right now. I mean, if it was me, honestly, not saying I would do this if I had a jewelry store, but I would just say like I get travel insurance for the jewelry, let
Mhm.
me get. And I had to consult a company to get travel insurance with the jewelry for them to start in a different country. Say I got robbed in that country, and then there's no legal um, consequences here in the States. Everything there,
I don't think you would be able to take out a policy like that.
sure, of course. Like,
Because like for example, Mike and Josh, they were robbed and the insurance eventually did end up covering everything, but the insurance paid the consignees. So all the consignees got checks issued to them directly.
yeah, what is the current state? I guess have you done an update? 2025?
You're cutting out. You're cutting out a little bit.
Have you
You
done
gotta
like a current state watch market review of prices for 2025?
Yeah, well, look, I look at prices almost every single day. Uh, It's bad, right?
Oh,
The watch
it's not getting
market
better.
hasn't stopped. No, no, no. It hasn't stopped dropping since 2000 since was it March 22nd, 2022. The market hasn't stopped dropping since then. It's all, and I could see it continue to drop as more watches are always being produced, newer, better watches always coming onto the market. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, the market is continuing to drop.
Yeah,
It's slowed down in how
but good
fast it's
time to buy
dropping,
watches,
but
right?
huh?
Good time to buy watches, I guess.
Well, look, if you like watches, it's always time to buy watches, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the way. At this point, this is what I think. Like you should just buy watches that you're planning on keeping. I mean, if you
Okay.
want to play a bit of a upgrade game, that's a
Well,
possibility.
look,
There's
look
safer
at this.
options.
Do you
What's
think
this?
yeah, anything else?
Dingo Tea. Shout out to the Dingo Dave, Taiwanese tea house. Let's get some tea,
Yeah,
Cam. Let's get some tea.
yeah. Let's see what they have. See what they have. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
I was just trying to see if you guys had like a sugar-free boba.
No, they have less sugar. You can say 30%. Tell them less sugar.
Hmm? Like like zero sugar, I guess, like a diet boba. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Billy.
so that's have like yeah. That's the thing. The milk has sugar in it. Kind of,
Billy,
uh,
that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. My watch channel says stolen watches are stripped and sold for
yeah,
parts, just
yeah. It's
like a
just the
car,
sugar in the milk.
or they go overseas. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Um,
expecting
it's
that's
so
gonna
it's
happen.
fine.
Probably
Thank you, guys.
sold in Middle East somewhere, maybe South America, where it's just a
Damn,
completely different country. Because you don't want
no
to sell
boba,
it
bro.
here. No Boba.
No
What happened?
boba. I can't have it.
Is it too fattening? Is that what? That's how you stay trim?
I went to the doctor and they said I can't have any more sugar or carbs. So
No way, really.
yeah.
Wow. That's too bad. Okay. Well, listen, I shouldn't have that stuff either. I think that's why I'm fat.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, let's continue here with well,
Yeah.
first of all, is
So
there anything you want to talk about? Is there anything you wanted
yeah.
to
So
cover?
I don't know if we've had this discussion. I've been pretty busy with work, so I haven't been tuning into the streams as much as I
Or
used to. But do you know if we've had an opportunity to, I guess, discuss a little bit about what current production Rolexes that I guess the audience or you guys, hey, how's it going? That you guys may think, is gonna be well coveted come down the future. I know things have pulled back in the market. I think we used to discuss this back when things were hot. Like, okay, what's the next Rolex coming out that we think is just gonna explode with all of the froth in the market? I feel like we haven't had that discussion in a while. Like what timepieces right now in this down economy state of the watch market do you guys think may, you know, be coveted in the future? Like
very
sort of
good
like the
question.
Patek Philippe, Nautilus, or whatever.
But you're
Royal
saying
Oak.
in Rolex category, right?
Not just Rolex. Yeah, we can
Oh,
open it up to other watch
just
brands.
anything. So basically, you
Yeah,
want to know what do you think is going to be the next in the men watch, like the Tiffany Patek of the watch world,
yeah,
right? What
yeah.
people think is gonna be the next Tiffany Patek,
Or like just like the Patek in general. I remember at one
or just the
point
Tiffany
Patek.
Oyster Perpetual. Right now, the hottest what is the right now the hottest Rolex? I think it's either Yachtmaster Titanium, right? It's still Panda Daytona. It's the Le Mans Gold.
The moms.
Yeah.
What's
People still want
what's
that
under what's
gold.
under the radar, underappreciated that you think could be?
Or underappreciate that will
Yeah,
suddenly blow up.
yeah, that has the potential. You feel?
Okay, well, that's an interesting question. Well, let's see it. Let's see it here. Look, I've got some stuff pulled up. Yacht masters, sorry, the sky dwellers are really dropping in value very quickly in desirability. Nobody wants them. They're too thick. I think a lot of people they bought them because they thought it was an investment value watch, and then once they wore them for a couple of months, they realized, man, this thing is heavy and thick. And now they're dropping them. That's why. But look, a blue dial Sky Dweller and Jubilee just recently sold for literally 25,000. Okay, maybe if they bring out new sexy dials for the uh Sky Dweller, maybe Oyster Perpetuals again. I love Oyster
OP.
Perpetual. Yeah, oh, I fucking love them. Look at this yellow one is in stock, 69. These are still hot and and still extraordinarily sought after. People are still willing to pay up to 17,000 for these. My favorite one, by the way, is yellow. I would love to get that yellow Oyster Perpetual someday. It would be my dream.
Yellow oyster. Yeah, yeah, those look
Yeah.
good. It pops,
Uh,
the dial pops. I feel like if they got rid of the oyster retro line, I feel like in a couple years, people would
mhm.
go back and reference it and be like, these are some really great watches. Um, they would talk about its like simplicity as a timepiece.
Mhm.
If
Left hand
Rolex were to,
Here's another thing, Cam. Left hand drive, I don't think it's gonna be highly sought after in the future.
really,
Because yeah, I don't think so because like I'm trying one on right now. In fact, I'm filming a number of videos about this watch. And you know what? The more I wear it, the more I'm realizing it's a fun watch when you don't have it. Like when you don't have this watch, it looks funky, it looks fun. But the more you own it, the more shits it just gives you. It's an annoying watch. Everything is freaking backwards. I was setting the time earlier today,
yeah,
and the screw is backwards. So you do have to flip the watch. So for me, in order to set the watch, I had to flip it upside down and try to set the time while the watch is upside down. Oh,
right. But
it's
I feel like when it comes to the left hand drive, I think about like whenever in time will a watch company or even Rolex themselves ever do another, you know, left hand drive. I think that's probably going to be one of our closest references to a left hand drive from like a luxury watch brand, come deep into the future.
so
That's
there is high chances that the Rolex GMT is going to be reset this year. It's in all likelihood they're going to do the same thing they did um to the to the Daytonas, where they change up the shape, the case, the bezel. They might do an entirely new material for the bezel. Like they might restart the GMT line from scratch. It might be GMT Master 3 for all we know this year. I have no clue. So all of these GMTs could possibly be discontinued, and we'll have the new generation. Then people will have to, like, those that want to own one of the one of these older generation GMT Master 2s. They'll have to decide which ones they want to stick with. Left hand drive could be discontinued again forever for the next 50 years. Cam, that's a possibility,
yeah.
and that would be not. I
I
don't think
think
that would
people
be a
really
bad thing.
love. Yeah, I think people really love those quirky Rolexes, like the Domino Rolexes, or just some of the ones that are vintage that are off the beaten path for that brand.
Mm,
So I don't know. I think you pose some good points
hey,
about the 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 watch, but I think it's good. It's definitely gonna be a test of
Hey,
what
check
Rolex
this
did.
out.
People are gonna get.
Uh-huh.
I think people are. People always get tired of like the same old. You know, reverting back to just regular right hand drive watches, which there's nothing wrong with, but um, I feel like people are gonna want to spice things up a little bit and are gonna be willing to deal with sort of the annoyance that comes with a left hand drive timepiece.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I feel like right now since it's in our face, we're not really looking at it as like, hey, this is such a different watch from what's out on the market right now. Uh, But that's just my perspective on it. Uh,
I think Rolex will have to do more special pieces. I think
Yeah.
the future is special pieces. You see what they did with the Le Mans? It would be cool if they did something like this with the GMT Master too. And then with a they're kind of already doing something like this with Day Day, but I would want to see some type of more special pieces, right? For example, the John Mayer has proved because Rolex is such a mass produced wristwatch, right? There is literally there's literally a quarter of a million submariners, I think, just black dial out there. Date and then there's no date, there's another quarter million. It's just the production numbers are just enormous. And I believe like somebody told me that it's estimated that there was 1,000 steel Le Mans Daytonas created. That's a nice number, and it's modern special piece. And I hope they make more special pieces like that because the vintage ones they're all already in hundreds of thousands, and to get this a special piece, from the vintage catalog is impossible in Rolex. Normal people. Not that this is possible, but I think if they do more special pieces, people
Do
will
you
like it.
do you think that the square Patek Philippe,
The
uh,
Cubit is?
yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be a hit.
okay.
Yeah, Cubitus, I think is gonna be a huge hit. Or I mean, there's a possibility the haters might tank it, right? Because look, if you in modern day, if you wanted to take take a company down, it would be quite possible. You know?
I mean, how is the brand of Patek Philippe right now faring?
Oh, they're
Um,
really good. They're on top of the world. But this um the way Stern responded to the haters almost felt like he was baited, and that was the only misstep that I think the company has made. Other than that, Patek Philippe is doing pretty well. Let's see here. Billy says Timmy, trade your Starbucks for the yellow OP. I'm telling you, the OP watch is a nice watch. Simply only time. The face is big. The watch is so nice. It's also thin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I might do that. Might do that. That's a great idea. And I think the yellow dial Oyster Perpetual, that would be timeless. I could have that in the collection. Never have to do anything about it. Great,
do you still
great.
have your black sub?
Yes, I do.
Would you trade that one for a yellow OP?
I prefer to. I prefer the black dial over the Starbucks. The 40, it just wears better on the wrist. 41 is too big.
Yeah.
Billy, I have Daytona like you, and I also have the Pepsi. Nice in my collection. The best watch is OP. I have the turquoise
Sorry.
and the red. Holy shit, Billy! Congrats. Send us a picture. Email me. Let me see. I can put the email at the bottom. There's my email. Questions. hello@timwright.com. Email us a picture. That's a nice one. The Tiffany blue or the turquoise is nice. And the red one, is also really cool because it can go with so many like you can go with your sneakers or with something else. It's just the red color is a nice color for a watch, especially that one. Turquoise is number one, of course. It just looks so good when you're wearing it. Hell yeah. And and that turquoise is kind of Rolex say, kind of threatening Tiffany to go after them, right? Because actually, never mind. Everybody else made a Tiffany dial as well, and Tiffany did not sue them. So maybe Tiffany doesn't have the rights for that color. I don't know. Zenith Daytona is still overvalued. No, I think Zenith Daytonas could be really valued down the road because they're special in that it's a non-Rolex movement. I think that never in history, I think Rolex will go back to having Zenith movements or other brand movements again. I think they're just going to be making the entire watch by themselves. They don't need to get anybody else's movements now. Hey, Wrist Chick in the chat. Hello, Wrist Chick. Welcome to the stream. The Wrist Chick. How you doing? Um, Reg. Cam, you said you
Wait,
weren't watching streams. Okay.
wait.
Hey,
Late for wrist shake, I guess.
link for Wrist Chick. The link is pinned. If Wrist Chick, if anybody else wants to join us on the stream to talk watches, link is pinned.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crackly. Let's see here. Also we got RJ. Oh, undervalued. Okay. Oh, I think undervalued. Okay, right. I thought you said overvalued. Yeah, it's definitely undervalued. I could see that Zenith Daytonas will only go up in value from this point on because there's a fixed quantity of them. It's a Daytona. It's a it's a really highly desirable watch. But there's a lot of them out there. But yeah, the demand will not stop. You know what? Here, let me show you something, Cam. This is gonna blow your mind. Okay, there's a watch that's being auctioned off right now. Check this out. You see this?
Yep.
That's a 1518 Patek Philippe perpetual calendar chronograph with the Valjoux Ebos movement. So it's Patek got the Ebos, modified it, finished it by themselves, and made these. So I was reading about this watch. What an interesting Patek because it was produced between 1941 and 1954. They made let me tell you, they made 281 examples of this wristwatch. Um, in that time, in was it 5 years, and that's the world's first perpetual chronograph. Um, this is a steel example, which is extremely, it's like the rarest one, and they're gonna try to sell this for $20 million. Boom, 20 mil. Oh, okay. There is AP. Okay, AP produced nine. I'm not sure how many they produced. I think it's like there's five of these or something like that. Hey, we got Wrist Chick on the stream. Wrist Chick, welcome
What's
to the
up?
Look at
show.
that. Look at
Hello,
that.
hello, Wrist Chick. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, I'm fantastic. We're talking watches here with
All right.
Camster. We're talking
Very
about what's
nice.
going to be the future watch that's going to go for more value. Cam is looking to make a wristwatch investment. So we're kind of
Um,
talking about investing in watches and trying to
I
guess which watch is going to go up in value. And here, Hodinky just recently had an article about the most valuable watch on the planet.
Well, can I guess what it was, or or is it right here and I'm gonna
No, it's
cheat?
right here. It's in front of us.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right
I was
here.
gonna
It's not a
say.
mystery. No, that's it right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? You want to know why this is the most valuable watch on the planet?
Why is that?
Because
Oh, is it because it's
it,
gonna last forever? The time, like the moon and all that. Is that why? Is this that watch? Or am I making shit up? I don't know.
no, it is. It is perpetual.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what.
it's a
Yeah,
perpetual. But no, it's you're gonna need it to service, or if
yeah.
you run a chronograph, the it might break because that's just what. Every time you run a
Right.
chronograph, it's like rolling. It's like spinning a lottery or like one of those machines in
Yeah.
Vegas. What do they call those?
Oh, like slot machine.
Slot machine, exactly. Every time you run a chronograph on one of these watches, it's like pulling a slot machine lever.
Gamble.
But the thing is, if you land, the grand prize is the watch breaks and you have to send it for $5,000 service at the Patek Philippe.
Yay!
Yeah, woo!
Oh, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my laptop. 1 second. I
Go
wasn't
grab.
prepared. I was asked to come on, and I was like, "Sure, I don't need to eat dinner.
Come
I'll
on, we're
just show
gonna talk
up."
watches, the most expensive watch on the planet. What a topic! Hey, we got Red Shovel in the chat. Hello, Timmy and friends. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So,
Link for Red.
Okay.
link for Red Shovel.
Thanks for
Red
red
Shovel, hop
shovel.
on. Hop on. So we're gonna try to play the detective tonight and try to figure out if yeah, I'm frozen. I know that,
That's
but I can
okay. It's
still
a good
talk.
look. You're like this.
Yeah, it was a good shot of
It was
me
great.
mid sentence. Yeah, but I think based on what happens here and why this watch is so expensive. And by the way, I want you guys to take a guess how much this watch first sold for in the Diamond District in like the 90s, early 90s. This Patek Philippe.
20,000.
I'm gonna say 125,000.
Remember, it's early 1990s.
Oh, 90s.
Yeah,
Oh, and nobody
1990s,
probably wanted these watches because they wanted like gaudier stuff.
early 1990s. It's a Diamond District in New York.
Oh no, it's like chop shop stuff. I don't
Grimy
know.
chop shop.
Is it gonna be really low? I have no idea.
I don't know. Cam, what did you say?
20,000.
20,000. Cam is guessing. It's a $20 million watch
Well, that's what
today.
I'm saying. Is I thought
Yeah,
at least 120, like a six-figure watch, like
yeah.
even in the 90s. But
Even in the
I
90s,
don't
you would
know.
think.
You
I
would
don't know.
think,
It's a question. It's a mind-bending question. Hard question.
but what?
But I want everybody in the chat to also try to guess. How much do you think? This is the most expensive watch on the
Well,
planet.
that's what I mean. How can it go from 20,000 in a couple, not even a couple decades? But watches are insane. People,
Yeah.
they put the value in them. So if it was worth garbage before, it could be worth anything now. It's what people like. So
I mean, what do you think about this watch? Just your honest opinion about just general looks of the watch. It's a
I think it's
Patek. It's
Patek.
35 millimeters. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Lugs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful face. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I
Yeah.
love a moon phase. I think you can still read it though. I like the date. I love the face. The lugs are interesting. It's different. But I think it's a beautiful watch.
It's very
Yeah.
simple for
It
what
is
it is, right?
simple. It looks pretty thin too, right? Looks kind of thin. Yeah.
Let's see if we could
Oh,
do a
it always looks different on.
side shot. It's a little bit tough to do. It is very thin actually.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's
The
beautiful.
You can see the chronograph pushers are
Yeah,
square. They're
it's
not
got
round.
a lot of
Yeah.
complications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got these. Well, I think the seconds hand right in the middle, it's painted black. It's
Mm.
tough to see, I think. But
Yeah, I can look on that.
then You got the the applied hour indices, the 12, 1, 2.
Yep.
It's really nice.
I like it
It
on
is.
leather. That looks good on leather.
So, oh, there's the leather strap. Here's the another
Maybe
example.
not. Yeah, the specific colors, but I feel like on a black leather strap that would look good.
So this watch was originally made in 1949, and it was produced until 1954.
Hmm. Wow.
5 years they made this watch. At the time, Cartier, I think, which they or Cartier or somebody, they basically compared somebody to oh no, sorry, AP. AP was competing against Patek in that year, right? These are the early years. And this was the first perpetual.
Yeah.
Vacheron at that time was making perpetual wristwatches. So Patek sells 215 examples in total,
Mm.
right? Think about it. 200 something.
Not a lot.
Vacheron was the top maker of perpetuals, and they
Mm.
sold 9,
9.
and they didn't even have chronograph in it. Yeah.
Jeez.
That was the top maker of perpetuals. This just goes to show you, like, how important Patek was back
Yeah.
in the day, right? It's almost 100
Absolutely.
years, 75 years ago that they were
Mm.
doing this. And, this piece, this particular one that's on sale, that's in steel, and they're estimating there's less than, like, 10 of these in steel.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
do we know what it cost in the 90s, or we'll never know?
So, we'll
I'm
find out.
dying.
So,
I'm dying.
actually, so the original time, so here's your answer, guys. How much did it originally sell for in 1990s, right?
Uh,
When it sold at the bodega in New York City. Okay, here we go. There's a story here that's attached. Let me just go down here. It's not a lot of money, guys.
uh,
It's
Not
crazy
125.
small amount. Famously, famously, this example was discovered on 47th Street in New York, sometime in the early 1980s. Okay, sorry, it was in 1990s. The asking price was 4,500. Okay, and it sat
Yeah.
there for quite some time. Eventually, Swiss watch dealer plucked it from the obscurity, right? And according to the Swiss watch dealer, sold the watch for very little profit. So he
10,000.
probably sold it for less than 4,500.
That's insane.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
I,
the
I'm so
guy
bad
who
at this.
bought it, get this, the guy who bought this watch for under 4,500 resold it for 10,000 because he thought the price of it was getting ridiculous. Yeah,
God, what a
and
fool.
then the watch. Let's see here. So then it goes in 1989. Uh, Ba- Barak Baraka helped convince Atro. Let's see here. So basically, then they tried to sell it for 281,000. So it goes
Yeah.
from 4,500, 10,000, 281,000, and then it goes for, and then it fails to sell for actually 531.
That is wild.
So anyway, yeah, and then the last time this watch was on auction, it sold for 10,000. Actually, like, no, 11,800. Okay, and now they're asking 20 million. Sorry, no. So, um, it sold for last time. It sold for 11,000,000 and
Jeez.
2,000. 11,000,000 Swiss francs.
Those parts, yeah, that's
And now
that's
they want 20 million for. Do you think somebody's gonna bite it? twenty
somebody
million dollars.
somebody will. Like, I mean, look at what they did with how much did they make off Tom Brady's watch? I mean, I know this isn't like a celebrity's watch. I know that's a totally
Yeah.
different thing, but
Oh, that was
people
the
have money to
tackiest watch
spend.
on the planet.
People have money to spend, and they're gonna
No,
do,
no.
it's crazy.
Actually, they didn't make that much money on Brady's watch
Oh, they
comparably.
didn't. Yeah, I forget
It's
what the number was. I looked at one point, but
it sold for under 800,000, I believe.
wow.
So under 800,000, right? Well, that's
Yeah.
I think it's the kind of a watch that they would retail it for maybe 250,000.
Yeah.
Now they may have gave the watch for free to Brady, as a part of some kind of a promotion, but maybe he paid for it. So if he
Yeah.
paid for it it would be about 250, I think. And then if he paid 250 for it, and he basically tripled his value, which is pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good side business, right? These
Yeah.
celebrities, man. Yeah, they could do stuff like
Is
this.
wow.
But this is not about celebrity, right? This
Mm-mm.
is a watch
It's
that's
history.
probably the most horologically significant complication. A
Mm-hmm.
perpetual calendar with the chronograph.
Mm-hmm.
Any collector that's worth their
So,
money,
yeah,
they
someone's
want
gonna
to
buy it.
get this. Yeah.
Someone's gonna buy that. Absolutely. I mean,
20 mil.
that's crazy.
It's
That's an
gonna be
amount I
some
can't
kind of
even
a
fathom.
chic in Middle East.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna
like
take
nothing
it.
to them.
20
Wow.
mil is actually cheap for this, actually, if you think about it. If you think
I
that
don't know if it's cheap, but
it's
well,
cheap.
do you remember? You know what I was thinking of? Do you remember that watch? And I mean, it's not even in the million range, but oh no,
Mm,
there were some watches at Miami that were in the million range. But
yep.
I even tried on that tiny little watch, and it was $350,000, the diamond one. Do you remember that? And it was that woman that
Patek?
gave us all the alcohol and the snacks, and she wanted us to
Oh,
buy. And there was that tiny little Cartier from like 1920, and it was diamonds. And she goes, 350,000. It's cheap. I was like,
it's
I could buy
cheap.
a freaking house. She's like, you don't need a house. And I'm like, yeah, I need a freaking house. And it was like this tiny, I couldn't even read the face. Like it was
The
so
crystal
blurry.
was a
I was like,
diamond, wrist chick.
yeah, it was a full diamond. So the face
Yeah.
was a full diamond, which I get the
One of a
history.
kind, Cartier.
It was, but I'm like, I can't. 350,000.
300.
It looks like you could buy it at like Claire's or something in the mall. I'm like, I can't do it.
That
So,
antique
you
show, it looks all innocent.
know,
It looks
no,
like it's just Wedgwood, just stuff.
it's Wedgwood. They're
But
hustling, man. I was like, who the hell's gonna buy this? But someone will. Someone will.
but you
Ugh.
see it like that diamond watch. You see, why doesn't that have as much value as this
Mm-hmm.
right here? This
Right.
right here.
It's
Why
what
why is
people.
this 20 million?
I mean, I think it's because it's mostly men in this industry, right? And I think if you're putting an emphasis on what men find important is like the actual mechanics of a watch and the horology, and like women are like, oh, it looks pretty. There's diamonds, this and that. Like to me, I mean, this watch here is worth way more than that diamond watch. But I think it's who's looking at it is determining like what's important and what has value. And I don't think enough women care about, watches to, sell a diamond watch for millions of dollars. I don't think they're into it enough yet. So I'm not
Mm,
saying all women. There are women that are huge into horology, but it's not you know, I think it's mostly men. So that's why I think this is so expensive. But
interesting. This is interesting take. Hey, speaking of men, uh Red Shovel. I don't think
Evening.
this guy is into horology anymore. He gave up watches. Who needs watches? You still got your day date? Oh, sorry, no, the GMT Master 2 full gold. Still got it?
No, it was stolen from me. It was stolen.
What?
who would
Let's
steal
do a
that?
wrist check. Let's do a wrist check. What is everybody
Well,
wearing?
we
I've
know it
got a
wasn't.
left hand drive.
Ooh. Well, we
Not
know it
mine. I'm
wasn't
borrowing
Tim
it.
because he
No.
hates your watch. So
Okay.
you don't have it on? Where is it? Kidnapped by a Thomas Burnett. I am wearing a Pepsi
Oh,
and an
ooh.
Hermes brace. This is both wrists showing evidence.
Wow, very nice bracelet there. I love Hermes. I have an Hermes horse. You know that?
Oh, I heard this story about when you lost your pony.
Oh, hold on. I'll get it for you.
Red, are you in the toilet? You look like you're like in the bathroom or something. What are you
What?
doing? You were kidnapped by Thomas Burnett.
Yeah,
I see it
I'm in
now.
his basement.
Oh
I'm in his
fuck.
basement. It's
Oh,
terrible.
Jesus Christ.
It's brutal in here. It's brutal.
Woo, look at that.
Wow.
This is a real, authentic Hermes horse. It was gifted to me by Cars and Chrono. It was one of the craziest days that I've ever had with Red Shovel over here.
Oh God.
Man, he forgot his wristwatches in a bag at the Gordon Ramsay's burger place in Vegas, and then we were out just partying, playing some slots, and then I realized, hold on a second, where the fuck? Because I had somebody super chatted for me to bring one of my ponies. I had some ponies there.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Long story short, I bring this pony, and they super chatted me like $200.
Oh yeah. So you
It was
gotta.
big money. It was big money.
Yeah.
So what the hell? I got rent to pay. I've got bills. In fact, if I'm coming to London, we need to get on top of those super chats somehow. I've got bills to pay basically. So I'm bringing this pony, and then I fucking realize, where the heck is the pony? Where did the pony go? Wrist chick, where is the pony?
You lost your
Exactly.
pony.
We lost the pony. And then when I say that, Red Shovel goes, wait a second, where is my bag? And then
This
I've never.
Where's the filth?
Uh,
this men can't be trusted. You can't do. You gotta be. How do you lose your shit? How do you
I
lose it?
never
You lost your
seen
pony. You lost your
I
watch.
never seen man run that fast. I think Red Shovel could have beat, a top place in the 100 meters category.
Usain Bolt. You
Yeah,
were running
Usain Bolt. He
faster
could
than
have beat
Usain
Usain
Bolt.
Bolt
Yeah.
easy. And I think, Red, you got back there just in time because somebody was trying to claim your bag.
Actually, they were. They were. Mhm.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
That's a nice pony though. It's bigger than
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a little keychain or something.
Yeah,
No, that's
right? No, no, this is a
a
proper
proper
pony.
pony,
A
as in
proper. So
the
because I
Irish.
lost my pony, Cars and Chrono got me this one.
That's a very sweet gesture. A man needs his
Uh,
pony.
I had to bring the pony back. We had an entire rescue mission. We went to the security team to review the security footage.
Tim,
We had to
Tim,
find out which
Tim,
machine it
do you know
was.
how embarrassing that was? You drunk out of your mind, maybe smashed off your head on something else, asking the casino security to try and find a fucking pony for you.
Well, you know what? I wanted to test their security system, right? Because we had a stream to do,
It's
so
like
we got to do
Ocean's
some kind of
11.
content. So what if it was you, but you lost something that actually matters, like your wallet? Would you be able to get it? Would Vegas security be able to help you get your shit back? And I think we proved that night. No, no, they wouldn't. No, I couldn't get my pony back. That means if you lost something in Vegas, it's gone.
It's gone forever.
I tested their security for you.
This is like Ocean's 11. This is
Yeah.
like
What do you
rescue.
think it was? We're testing the security. It was great content.
Unbelievable.
Mhm.
Unbelievable. This is why you need women around, because women don't lose shit like that. Like,
Oh, but we lost far more there than just the pony.
hmm,
It was tough.
sad
It was tough.
stuff.
But
Sad stuff.
Wrist check, when are we doing Vegas together? The,
Ooh.
the three of us.
You couldn't pay me to go to Vegas.
We need to go on the Gonzo in Vegas.
Could not pay me to go to
No,
Vegas.
It would be great.
would be.
Vegas is amazing. Nothing ever goes wrong in Vegas.
No, nothing. You just wake up like naked in a trunk of a car somewhere. It's fine. Or the boot of a car, as you know, you people say. Um,
Trivia lover says we know Red and Wrist Trick are both in the same house. How would you?
no,
What is this conspiracy theories? This is
I
ridiculous.
I think he's in Thomas's basement. I
I'm
think
in
he's
Thomas's basement.
This is Thomas's basement.
That's where he
Yeah.
is. He
Okay.
finally got you. He finally got you. Oh my god.
He's
Uh,
he's actually put me into the bath. He's put me into the bathtub, so he has.
Are you in a bathtub right now?
what is he trying to
Yeah.
get out of you?
In the
Was he upset?
It's gross.
By the way, was he upset at the at the mug that we
No, he
created, or is
loved the
that
mug.
was
He
the
said he
test?
loved the mug. He loves
He
the
likes
mug.
the mug
He loves the mug.
because
He
it
wants a
was.
free one, but he wants a
Yeah,
free
well, we'll
mug.
get
But
him one.
yeah.
I'll bring one to London
Uh-huh.
with me
Uh-huh.
because I can get one like a tester. Apparently, when you make this merch, they can send you a sample. So to see
Oh,
if it's like if any good quality.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I'll ask them to send me one tester, and we'll
mm.
give that one to Thomas.
I got my mug. I did get it. It's very nice. So
It's good
it's
Got the
quality.
mug.
it's quality. You want me to get it? I'll show you guys. I know you've
Get the
seen it,
mug.
but
You know
let me get.
Daniel Katz, he had a different one from before. The bottom fell out. He was putting something in, and it
Can
just went
only,
through the
can
cup.
only be Daniel.
It just went through the cup. The bottom came off. He said, "I didn't know what to do." Oh,
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. It looks good.
Oh,
hey, look
god.
at that.
I think
Dubai
it
Watch
looks.
Oh,
Week. Oh, Dubai is gonna be so great. It's the
I think
best.
it looks good. But
Dubai is incredible.
how could you do that? That's so mean.
Thomas Burnett.
oh,
So
of course.
mean.
I-
That's so mean.
Is he
This
coming?
chick would never
Is he
be
coming
mean
to
about
Dubai?
Thomas.
And this guy's just full of himself, but clearly right in the center.
Nice
Okay.
aviators.
Mm,
Bufaris. There's Bufaris on the mug as well. Can't wait
okay.
to meet up with Bufaris. There's Daniel Katz is coming. It's a great crew there.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
If we make it all the way to Dubai, it's gonna be. I've flown there before, so get ready for.
You been to Dubai before?
I was there for a long layover. So I flew 15 hours to
Mhm.
Dubai and then I flew 9 hours to Indonesia. So I had my layover. I flew Emirates, so all their
Oh,
layovers are in Dubai. So
oh.
um, the airport is ridiculous. It's unbelievable. You're gonna feel very poor when you
It's
walk in there. They
futuristic.
have they have every designer store, every brand of watch, like Louis Vuitton, anything you can think
It just
of.
feels like they're burning cash though. It's just
They are.
so
But
over the top.
there was like no good food where I mean maybe I was in a different terminal,
Oh,
but
okay.
all they had was McDonald's and I got
Oh,
McDonald's in Dubai, but it was like the best McDonald's I ever had.
that's
So
good.
maybe if you're
It
in a
had
different
proper
part of
steak.
yeah. So they said they were selling gold, tons of gold jewelry. So it was yeah, I felt very poor there. So yeah.
Nice.
Um,
But well, it's not the same as coming and staying there for a couple of days.
yeah, I wish I had time to do a layover, like to stay,
Yes.
but I had to get to Indonesia by a
It's
certain
not the
time.
food. The food in downtown. Holy, it's the best breakfast I've ever had in history.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Mm.
so good. It's gonna change your life. Hold on. I'll show you if you guys want to see this. It's such a great restaurant. My God, Google Maps. Let's see it. Dubai, and that's where I got the costume. Red. You know,
Are you gonna wear that again this year? You gonna
of
wear the costume?
course, it's
Oh
actually so much more
Jesus!
comfortable in it.
What costume? Do I have to pay you not to wear it? What are we dealing with? I'm
No,
already
no,
ready. I'm
no.
already ready to like blow all my money to just
It's all good.
blend in. Let's just blend in, please. But
Uh,
yes.
okay, this place, guys. Oh my God, I remember where it's located. Check this out. So this is during the day. Oh, it looks like they have a regular menu as well. Or maybe I am looking at the wrong one. But anyways, all the food there is super good.
Ooh, that
Look,
looks
look at
good.
you could
Nice.
sit like this around the table with
Um,
three chickens, sorry, three chickens over rice.
oh, that looks so
Insane,
good.
Oh.
insane. Yeah, you got all
Mm,
kinds of dips, of course.
nice.
It's very very different place, but this is not the breakfast place. One second. What the heck? Ah, anyways, it's too long. The food is gonna be out of this world, and it's cheap.
Cheap. I mean, it's cheap.
And the best part, the party doesn't start until 5 p.m.
Oh God,
Yeah,
I'm too old for this shit.
that's when people actually come out to play, and
Yeah,
like the whole city comes alive.
I
It's
mean,
really interesting how it is.
ever since I met you, this is the most expensive year of my life, and
Yeah,
between the watch
yeah,
events, you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
forcing me to buy a Chanel bag, which is unbelievable
Whoa!
that two
So,
men made me buy a emerald green Chanel bag. Like, what world are we in?
well, hey, I didn't get to benefit from that either. It wasn't even on the live stream.
I
We didn't
know.
get
I'm
to
a
see
pri-
the moment.
I know. I
Well,
sinned and I
I was
understand and
against
I
it. I was against it.
so
I wanted Red Shovel to buy the gold day date. That could have actually saved him a lot of money. But he came back home. He still got a gold watch. And
No, Tim. I bought the right watch, Ned. I didn't. The day date was beautiful, but
you
I
got
think
the
I got the
modern
right.
watch.
Okay,
A
no.
modern
What
answer
what I
to
want
a
to
day
know
date.
is that Rich Chick says it's been an expense. I want to know because I was looking at her Instagram. Did she buy the Porsche? I want to know, did she buy that
Oh, the
Porsche that she
Porsche.
was looking at?
Oh,
so I test drove a Porsche.
can I bring up the picture?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I think I saw it on
And I
Instagram.
literally picked it because of the color, because it matched my nails. And the guy looked at me like I was some dumb girl. And then and then eventually he took me seriously when I told him, like, oh, this is what I do as a career. And he's like, oh,
Oh
so you're
no.
not a complete idiot. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I played the ditzy girl card first. And I was like, oh, the interior is red. It's like this is what I want. And he's like, okay. And I test drove it and it was fun. It was a Macan
Mm.
S. I don't
Mm.
know. A sport Macan sport.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Suddenly I can't find the
No.
picture. I don't know where the picture is.
But it was fun. It's a very powerful car. So
Is it a good car? Really? Is it really
it was
good?
really comfortable, like to sit in. I mean,
Mm.
I loved it. It has like cooling seats because I was worried about like all leather
Oh,
interior, like if
cooling
it gets
seats.
and it just cools you instantly. And I was like, oh, this is how the beautiful people live. This is nice.
Wow. Comfort.
Comfort. So I test drove, and then he already called me today asking me if
Mm.
I want to buy it, and I was like, all right,
Oh.
you need to leave me alone. I need like
What kind of payment? How much does a Macan go for in the United
It
States?
depends. So I'm not a Porsche person, but I'm learning that this one is pre-owned, so
Uh-huh.
there's so many features you could put in them, right? I'm not a car person, so I'm not the person to talk about this, but
Red, do you know? I mean, you were there
Options.
asking.
Yeah, you need.
options.
Did it have sports chrono? Sports chrono pack?
I think so. It was
Yeah, the button on
yeah, you could hit
the
sport
dial on the
mode
steering wheel.
on the
Yeah,
wheel.
that's it. That's it. That's sports chrono. Yeah.
Okay. And then it had
And
like what else?
Let's see. Was it
Oh, it
the?
was red.
Do you know what kind of model it was? Was it the Macan S?
Yeah,
This
that's it. That's it.
Macan S.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's see.
Yep.
And it was
It was black and then it had a red
black. I got it.
interior, which I was obsessed with. That's what drew me to it.
Oh, there was red
That's
interior.
why I wanted it.
Wow.
He goes, "Oh, it matches your nails." He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's why I wanted. Sure.
It was metallic. What kind of color was it?
It was
Met-
black.
Well, it was black.
Um,
Okay, okay.
and then it had like the bright red name on the side, which I took like a picture on my Instagram. It was like
Mm,
literally the color of my
mm.
nails. I loved it.
So let's make it black. There we go.
ooh,
Boom, like that.
Yeah. And then with the red interior, it was like, oh,
oh,
it was nice. So nice.
Very interesting. This is a very controversial car because there's people who like it, and then there's people who say that Porsche they shouldn't be making these family friendly cars. It brings down the whole brand. Like
No,
they're
it
making such
doesn't.
great sports cars. Why are they making
Yeah.
these four seaters? Right?
These are
Oh my,
great cars. I used to have one of these. I used to have one of these cars. Out of my
yeah,
can. They're good. They're good cars.
it's good stuff.
Yeah. You guys are out
You
of
gotta fit
control
stuff in
Because
with
the.
it's so
that.
much more
You gotta
comfortable.
fit
You're
stuff in the
sitting like
back.
right.
It looks a little like yeah, it had a few more it had added feature. Yeah, it had that thing on the dashboard there that tells you the
Sports chrono. Your
Mm.
lap time. That's your timer.
sure.
That's your lap timer.
Yep, that thing. And then the thing on the steering wheel looked a little different. There was like a circle thing to like change sport modes and stuff.
Mhm.
And then
Mm.
so but it was like the nicest color red. That's what got me on the inside. Like
Oh,
the
Go
leather
to
was
the
gorgeous.
Tim.
was
Go to the
that?
configure, Tim, and
Oh,
you can change the interior color
I
inside
could.
those.
Let's see. Let's see if I.
Yeah, just go down to leather
Yeah.
and see. Oh, there. You're
This
on it.
one.
Go up, go up, go up. Yeah, that's it.
Is it like that with
Not
black?
striped like that. It's all
No,
red.
more
It's
red. Let's see the other one.
yeah, there's like still black on the seats.
Oh, there's.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
completely red.
completely red, yeah.
Completely red. Okay.
And it has like the big
Oh,
sunroof, the whole top open, like that kind of thing.
Panoramic roof. Panoramic.
panorama.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I have no business
Except
buying a Porsche, so
oh,
there
like
it
that.
is. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
It was nice.
wow.
It looks even better in person. It almost looks
Wow.
pinkish, but it's like a burgundy kind of like it's so nice. So
How
nice.
much were they asking for this?
Um it was an older one. It was a 2021, I think. Maybe. I gotta look at the paper, but it was like it was over 50,000.
50,000.
It's cheap, right? It's cheap.
sure.
Is it the insurance for this is going to be really expensive?
Depends where you live in the country. So like they
Like
have different
it's not going to
different
be like a
states have
luxury
well it
insurance.
is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then the maintenance every 10,000 miles is gonna cost a fortune, he said. So
Really? Cost a
yeah.
fortune. He just said a
Yeah,
fortune.
he told me
No
the truth.
specific
He's like,
figure. Yeah.
and I asked him specific numbers, and
Yeah.
he said it could range from hundreds to thousands every 10,000. I was like, okay, that's, but
Wow.
so I don't know. I have no business doing that. I like my car, it's paid off, it's paid. It was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
dream car at the time, and I was just kind of playing around and seeing. So,
No,
but
it's cool to play around. It's cool
yeah,
to it sound honestly, it sounds r- ridiculous. But
I mean,
actually
I
not
would,
as expensive as you think this would
no, and if I traded in my
Right.
car, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. It's
yeah.
not that
So
expensive, yeah.
no, I thought it was going to be a lot more. And it has low mileage, so that was the other thing. So
Mhm. It's
it was,
actually right within reach.
yeah.
I can I can see you driving this car, Tim. I can see you driving.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Put the pony on the
Yeah, the
dashboard
pony
and
in the
This would
dash.
be
the
Yeah.
not look, it's like, you know what? If you got the money, why not? Because it is nice. It is really
yeah,
nice.
yeah. It is
It's a
nice.
very basic car, but super luxurious.
I never liked it from the start.
No,
It's
no,
gonna be
I
like
mean
the
it's
root
not a
beer.
sports car. I wouldn't be able to handle sports car. Imagine.
It's heavy. It's a
Yeah.
heavy car. It's yeah. It's fun though to drive.
Like I wouldn't be driving a Lambo. I don't think that's that would be my style. So
Oh, pink interior for Tim. Someone said. There you go. That's a
Mhm, there
good
you
one.
go.
wild.
That's what you need.
There's already influencers who do a full pink Porsche.
We're
When you move with red, you'll get a Ford Transit.
I don't even know what that is.
Mhm.
God. There you
You should
go.
get a
Red.
personalized license plate. Yes, the
You
Dirk
guys are
coolest.
Diggler
out of
has a
control,
personalized
man.
license plate on his Ferrari, so he does. He's a personalized.
Oh, he has a
This.
Ferrari.
He, yeah, he wanted to
Really?
get Dirk, but there was only they replaced it. He couldn't get the R, so they put a C in there instead. So there you go.
God.
Ah, I didn't know Dirk had a Ferrari. That's nice.
He does, yeah. He told the
Dirk has a
Rolex agent.
Ferrari and he
Yeah,
just
Dirk
sits
has a
here and
Ferrari.
talks crap all night
I
about
know,
it.
Yeah,
right?
Dirk
What
has a
the
Ferrari.
hell?
Yeah,
You should
Amazing.
be driving your Ferrari and,
he drives a
Yeah.
Ferrari.
doing things.
He doesn't sound like a Ferrari guy.
Tell you.
Red, you recently graduated to a Porsche yourself, right? Was it like you inherited one from your dad?
No, I've had Porsches for a while. I had
Oh, you had
Porsches for a
Porsche
while.
for. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a black Cayenne with this
Uh-huh.
red interior in it
Oh,
too.
okay.
Yeah,
Cayenne.
yeah, and
Oh.
I've got a newer Cayenne with the which is blue, which is like a light blue on the outside, or a Biscay blue on the outside.
Hmm.
So, yeah,
Hmm.
I think you need to
And
get a
and
Porsche, Tim.
you've
You
done
need to
pretty
get a Porsche.
well with the Porsches, right? Because they hold their
Yeah,
value. You
Porsches
really,
don't break down. Porsches don't
yeah,
break down. They're
yeah.
not like Range Rovers. Range Rovers break down all the time, and your your mind's back. Range Rovers are like APs. They just break all the time. Just look at them and they're
Mm.
broken. Yeah.
So how much do you charge for
Interesting.
plumbing that you can afford all these Porsches?
Oh,
I'm just
plumbing is a
curious.
No.
big
Like,
game.
I'm in the wrong field. Like, I should have been a plumber.
Who said I'm a plumber? Who said I'm a plumber?
Yeah.
You know, this is a
I mean,
vicious
this is
rumor.
what the chat says, and I believe
It's
every single thing that the chat says. So
oh, you
I
should
Yeah.
never
assume
believe the
you're a
chat. You
plumber.
should never believe the
Chat
chat.
is never
The,
wrong.
The
the
chat's
chat's
never wrong.
Some
They
people
can't be
think,
no.
wrong.
yeah, some people think the chat is always right, and some people think the chat is
Yeah.
always
Is
wrong.
that an
So,
Omega? That's nice.
yeah, so
This is
guys,
the new one.
today is an interesting day. Yes, it's the
Right.
brand new Omega. It's the Winter Olympics 2026 limited edition. I don't know why they had to link it with that event, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
And there you can see.
Nice dress watch. Cool.
Yeah, right. Look at that. It's
Yeah.
kind of a. It's designed
Throwback.
to.
Throwback.
Yeah, it's a throwback. You can even see the coffin hour markers, right? They look like little coffins.
Yeah. That's very cool.
It's very gloomy dial.
Gloomy.
It's like
Perfect for the Olympics. It's like,
yeah,
why would they
11,
use this and not a
11,
sporty watch?
11 single coffins, and then there's a couple coffin where
Aw, it's
where
romantic.
a couple dies at the same time.
There you go.
They have a double coffin. They share a wall in the coffin. Anyway, so they're bringing back this model. As you can see here, look at that. It was also, but this one had only single coffin at 12 o'clock.
Mm.
Well, anyways, they're bringing this coffin
It's
Seamaster back.
a
And what do you think?
Seamaster.
Yeah, a
I
Seamaster, a
I would think
master
it's
of the
like a
seas.
yeah. I like it a lot. I think it's a really nice
It's
dress
nice.
watch.
It's nice.
I like the shape of the crown. The lugs are nice. I like it.
There is an interesting step here between the lug and the case, right? The
Yeah.
case is perfectly round.
Yep.
Mm.
I like it.
The the
It
crown
doesn't.
reminds me of an AP. The crown reminds
Yes,
me of
it's
an
a
AP.
totally AP crown.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's such an AP crown.
Yep.
It's nice,
Boom,
but
boom.
I don't get it as like an Olympic watch. Is it, so it's
no.
Yeah,
for the
it is.
Olympics
It is
or
a
it's
yes
like huh?
for the Olympics. What a
That's interesting.
ridiculous.
Like
Yeah,
what do
Oh,
you do? Like a
Milano.
sports watch? Like right? Like a sport watch? I don't know. Like
Speaking
not a
of
dress, a gold dress watch. It doesn't make sense to me for an Olympic thing, but what do I
speaking of
know?
masters of the seas, Tim G, welcome to the stream.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you both? You
Hi,
both look
Tim.
great, and then Timmy looks good. Rich chick,
Yes.
the Macan is a phenomenal SUV, best driving SUV out there. Okay,
All
and
right.
and not only that, since you don't have kids, you really don't need a Cayenne. They don't drive as well. Don't I mean? Red can
th-
vouch for all
that's
this.
true. That's true.
Yes,
A Macan does drive
and
better
it's
than a
probably the
Cayenne.
most
It does.
reliable
It does.
German car there is. The maintenance is going to be expensive. That's what you have
Yeah.
to suck it up. But
Right.
that's like an outstanding car. Not only that, but that goes over potholes. I've got a ton of friends that have that without kids, and they use that in the winters up in
Mhm.
Long Island or in Connecticut or in Massachusetts or Maryland or whatever. That's a phenomenal car. It's a great car. I think personally it's the best SUV because the back seat is sort of there, but people can't really, normal people like Red can't like sit in the back. Okay. They
It
really
is
can't.
pretty small back there. It's
Yes,
very
they're very small back
yeah.
there. But that is an awesome SUV, and the reliability, because it's Porsche. Out of all the German cars now, I hate to, and I love BMW, I love Mercedes, I've had them all, and I've had a Jetta, and so, but basically,
Was it red?
it's red. Yeah, it was red.
I had
Yeah.
a red Jetta too.
No.
That was
I have.
one
It's
of my
you
first
know what?
cars.
I have an A4, and when I took a date out, when I was leaving, the maitre d' took my A4, and I keep it in New York. Matter of fact, it's still in New York. Still, I was trying to pick it up, but I can't. And basically, it's my car for the tri-state area. So
Nice.
basically, I keep it there. And I don't know. It's costing me like five. It's I think it's cheap. $580 a month.
Yeah.
To keep my car there. What do you think? Is that cheap in New York, Manhattan? 63rd Street? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
New
kind of
York
cheap.
is
Yeah.
outrageous.
I think it's cheap. I think it's cheap.
Yeah.
So anyway, especially in Manhattan. But anyway, I think the Macan's a great car. I think I would go for it. I would
Okay.
suck it up and go
Macan.
for it.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice because I'm not a car person and but I just got in it. It was like I hate to compare it to like a watch or a bag or something, but when I saw like certain things, I just immediately bought them, even if they cost out like the Chanel bag or something. You see something, you're like, yep, that's it. I don't even
You
consider it.
you have to worry about the expensive financing, so-called now today. And you really
Yeah.
do want to buy, even though I didn't this last car I bought, but you really do want to buy a car like not off the lot, but basically like it was leased or something like that, where it hits the depreciation.
Yeah, that's kind
So
of
that's
what this
the only way.
was.
That's the only way to buy a car. Probably one of the best ways of buying a car today, because the minute you take it out of the lot, it's like a Vacheron Constantine. You're going to lose 30 to 40% of its value right off the bat. Not
Yeah,
a
that makes
Rolex,
sense.
but everything else.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you go for it, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you both on the stream. So, Red, I think you're going to be a U.S. citizen soon, right? I hope so.
Jesus.
We'll get you through quick if you want.
I was just there for a visit. It's
Got to do it quick though, while it's
Huh?
still the law.
No, we'll get them through. We'll get them through.
Oh my God.
Might as well. You
I
never
don't know if
know.
you want to be,
It-
because
it-
I think it's better. I think it's better to be an Irish citizen forever. I think you can. I think you've got so many options. It's out of control. You're EU, but you can jump to Britain. I mean,
Mhm.
you're basically playing all sides of the fence.
technically, I do have dual citizenship because I have both a British passport and an Irish passport.
Oh,
Or
nice.
both. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So you're in great shape. I wish I could get I have obviously a U.S. citizen passport, but I wish I could get a Switzerland passport.
Mm.
Yeah.
You need $500 million for that, though.
Jeez. I'm working on another one because if you have certain ancestry,
Oh, you can probably get,
you can-
if your ancestry is from Italy, you can probably go and get an Italian.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on because I can do that. It's actually one of the easier countries to get it from. So I have direct, so that's what I'm working on to have.
I don't know
that.
how that healthcare would work too. You might get like free healthcare now too.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works now or whatever.
Yeah. So it's good
and-
stuff.
Good stuff.
United States citizenship might be one of the most valuable things out there
Mhm.
that you can have. Like,
Well, I'm thinking of buying my first condo overseas in the Gaza Strip in about 10 years.
Yo, did you hear this? Trump announced
Oh, no,
that
okay,
he's taking over. He's taking
I'm done starting this, okay? I'm done. I personally think it's a genius idea, though. But who am I to say? Perfect climate. It's perfect climate.
Oh, probably the most valuable piece of land on the planet. That's why he's so
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to that watch.
prime real estate.
Let's go to that watch. I actually like it
The
a lot.
resorts you can build there.
Yeah, I like that. I like that watch a lot. And
The
it's
Cartier.
only $15,000.
It's cheap.
It's
Cheap.
I think it's better than the I think
It's undervalued.
I think it's undervalued. I think it's better than 1908
Mm.
Rolex.
It's possibly
Pull it up.
better
Hold
than
up.
the 1908.
Pull it up, Timmy. Pull
Look
it
at
up.
this
Pull
one
it up.
right here on the black rubber strap with the DLC. Oh, that's gorgeous. Just really quickly, yeah. Derek M, $5. Thoughts on the strap for Cartier Santos large white dial to mix things up. Don't care for the one that comes with it. Thinking blue ostrich or alligator.
Ooh, those are good options. Yeah.
Blue ostrich.
Aaron Bespoke, is that his name? He's really good at
Aaron.
really unique
Oh, like
straps.
that.
Yeah,
Look.
he does really crazy types of leather.
Oh,
That would be a good person to look at for a strap.
look at that.
That's a good look.
Yeah, like that's cool.
I
Totally,
love
Nice.
Yeah.
I love
totally
that.
changes the look.
Timmy, what does that run? What would that run me if I walk into a Cartier store and pick that up?
$800 minimum, maybe 1,200.
Eight.
Is that
8,000.
it's a Santos? That's probably
What's the male size that you should get for a Santos? Is it 34, 38?
Red
fucking
U.S.
thinking
paper
Red
in
US
the chat.
Jesus.
I'm here and
How do
ready
you,
to
how
go.
do you do that quickly? How do you do
That's
that?
incredible. You guys are like, what do you do all day?
That's
Like,
insane.
I just have so many questions and
That's
so few
awesome.
answers.
Whoever did that. Look at it, he even got the social security number down.
Yes,
How do you do
Valuable.
that quickly?
Piece
Unbelievable.
valuable document.
You're hired. If you can do that, that means you can forge documents too.
Yeah, can you get me citizenship in a few countries and like, like another degree, so I can it's like, can we do that?
Incredible.
You guys.
Let's see here. Billy says that he had an old Porsche Boxer
Nice.
that was about 10 years old. I went to change the oil. It was $1,500 to change the oil.
Ugh.
And you had to take the
But you
back
got
rear
to go
wheel
to
off.
Valvoline. That's the problem. Just go to Valvoline and pay like $140.
Jeez.
Yeah. If you don't have a Porsche warranty, like to keep up, you can.
Yeah, I
pay
know.
extra, but
I'm just busting on
even
Billy.
for mine, like even an oil change is about like if you take it like the Porsche dealership, it's about $700.
No, I totally understand.
All right, do I really want a Porsche now? Jeez, I'm just thinking about all the watches I can
But
buy.
it's
This
a
maintenance
reliability
money.
factor. They are very reliable. The problem is the maintenance is you have to take it in, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
The only thing is that it's not as expensive as even sort of like leaving aside the SUVs. A 911 is not as expensive to run as like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I got
and you can get those Porsche extended warranties up to 15 years now. In the UK, so you can pay like £2,000 or £3,000 a year for a full.
Agreed.
Basically get a full Porsche warranty.
Agreed. I've got a 911. I've got a mechanic. Actually, I take it to Atlanta, and he's not a Porsche. He's not a Porsche dealer, but that's all he does is Porsches. He does vintage Porsches. Takes care of that car, and then I've got a brand new one. I haven't gotten the maintenance on it yet. I have less than 2,500 miles on it, so that's going to cost.
Mhm.
That one's going to cost, and that's the only one I have a mortgage on. And believe me, it's a mortgage.
Yeah. I bet.
That's basically what it is.
Stupid money.
Stupid money. Yep. Well, the guy even said to me at the dealership, he's like, nobody needs a Porsche. That's what he said to me. I was like, okay.
I don't know.
It's like nobody needs a watch. All right. Yeah, but
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
some of those Toyotas and Nissans from
I gotta tell you,
2005. Those were good ones.
Nissan may not make it now because Honda
Heard it's over for Nissan.
decided not to buy them today.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a big deal. That's a big deal, and they're cutting back. And I used to love American Jeeps. I still love them, but I've got two of them, and the new ones are just crap now. They're just total. They were crap before, but now they're double crap.
Real.
So, yeah, it's just rickety rackety. They're Tonka toys, and they're not really made well. Stellantis really effed them up. Stellantis owns Fiat. They own Jeep. Who else do they own? Community, I forget, but they own a bunch. Chrysler, they own Chrysler, Jeep. They own Fiat. I think they own a couple others, and they just fucked up everything. Anyway,
Real.
yeah, really bad. Car industry is going to go through a huge metamorphosis. Huge. Oh, they
What
own
about all these cheap Chinese electric cars that I'm hearing about? What is this?
Yeah.
Is this for real? What's going on there?
They're making them. They're making them for. They can make them under like they can bring them to the United States for under $30,000 if they didn't have tariffs on them. The problem is that they're going to have tariffs on them, and that would really kill the market. That would really kill the market. But Chevrolet has a electric car now that's like $34,000.
Okay, let's watch some of this communist propaganda. You tell me what you think.
World of Chinese electric vehicles
Looking for a spot.
that are going further and costing less than ever before. No company makes or sells more than BYD, the Chinese giant taking on Tesla, offering cars for as little as $10,000,
Let's drive.
along with higher
$10,000
priced
car right
luxury models.
0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds.
Probably no airbags though.
Anything like this in the US?
Nothing I drove.
But don't look for electric cars from BYD on American roads anytime
Whoa.
soon.
The U.S. government need to be more friendly.
Stella Lee is the CEO steering BYD's expansion in the
Look at this
Americas.
lady.
In an exclusive interview, she said,
Man, what are you,
Unbelievable.
what the hell?
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. That's
I hate to say, but I gotta go, guys. I gotta log off. But thanks for having
Rich
me.
chick,
Rich
pleasure.
chick.
It's been fun.
Well, before you decide to whether buy or not buy a Porsche,
Yes.
please come back. Let's do it
I think,
together.
I think you should go. I think you should go
curious.
for it. You live
You
once.
just do it. You only live once, of course. Do the
Yeah, Dubai, Geneva,
Unsensible
Miami,
thing, yeah.
Vegas. Yeah.
No,
actually buy the car and then go away, so you're not driving it.
cut your trips down to like one left, and then I just buy the Porsche.
Exactly. Well, should I do it on the live stream since I didn't buy the Chanel bag on the stream? I gotta buy the
you should
Porsche
do it-
on the
you
live
should do it.
Oh,
stream.
let's go together to buy a Porsche. Oh my God.
No,
We'll bring Nico Leonard. We'll bring Nico Leonard.
no.
He can help us make the decision.
I think
It'll be
that's
a
the best. I
collab
think-
video. He'll fly down to do a video with you, wrist chick.
He
That
sent
could
me
be-
free stuff already, so I don't know. I'm
I can talk him into it. If you want
Hey,
Nico
Red, are you
Leonard,
jealous over that? Nico's sending her free stuff.
yeah, he loves it. It's a great video. He's struggling. His company. Hey, look, I hate to break the news. It's not doing well. But hey, okay, wrist chick.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you soon.
Always a pleasure.
Pleasure. Buy that Porsche.
Bye, guys.
Buy that Porsche. It's really a nice car. It's
All right. I will, just because you said so, Tim J. I will do it. Bye.
Red Shovel, I don't know if you have to go. But
Put those in here.
you
Yeah,
got a couple
I'm
more
actually,
minutes.
Thomas is looking in the bath back here, so he is.
Okay.
He's a body to put into.
Hey, Red, congratulations on that watch. That thing's a beauty.
It's just the best decision getting rid
It
of all
really
those
is
other watches.
it is a phenomenal watch. It's almost the one and done. I hate to say it.
For me, it could be, to be honest, because it's a watch that I'm just going to wear everywhere.
Yeah,
and
as you
just
should.
enjoy it.
As you should. Unlike me, but as you should. If I had on the watches I used to have, not anymore, but as you should. Something I do
And I
regret
see-
is not wearing my watches.
And it's interesting to see that the watches that I traded in. I see that the Panerai is already sold, so there's somebody has bought the Panerai like already.
Oh, congrats.
The Speedy went to one of the guys that works for Case and Time. One of the guys that's where the white down Speedy ended up. It's just weird, like to see the watches go out, the other members of the community. So that was good. It was good.
Nice.
Very nice.
The watches are finding very good homes. It's great. It's like seeing your kids grow up and become successful, and you can just look back and say, "Oh, that's good. That watch went to a good person." Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the vault? What's this? Is this Nico's
It's the
new
bald
business?
competitions. Nico Leonard is losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yo,
he's
he
losing
Appears to
money.
be living now in
Timmy,
Dubai permanently.
Timmy,
I don't know what he's at.
he's gonna lose
What?
40,000 US in a couple of days because nobody's buying these tickets. Okay, he
Oh my
listed
God.
prizes here, which he can't sell even a fraction of the tickets. Look at this. He's giving away a 50,000 pound private jet flight, 5-star hotel, and cash. All right, and he's supposed to sell 12,000 tickets. He can't sell 4.5%. He's gonna
Yeah,
lose
but yeah,
thousands.
but yeah,
Nobody
but
bought the
how
tickets,
much
so
time is there left on the competition?
it's only a couple of
The
days.
reason
But this
why I
has
ask
been
is
a
that
month. This has been a month. They were selling these tickets
oh,
for a month. Nobody's buying.
mm,
Well,
there
I
is
don't
a
think. Oh, go ahead. I'm
there is
sorry.
another competition. You see, there's another company based in Northern Ireland that does competitions like this called McKinney competitions, and they give away cash, they give away cars, they give away even
Yeah, but they
houses.
managed to sell the tickets. He
Yeah,
can't sell the tickets. So what happens? This thing is gonna go to whoever bought one of the tickets. And there's only few people who bought the ticket. He didn't put like a minimum buy-in. Like, oh, I only have to give it away. He has to give it away to the very few people who bought it. The chances are highest when only few
yeah,
people.
but maybe at the start, if my memory serves me correctly, at the start, this other company had to had to take a big loss on certain competitions in order to build a customer base that would come back and constantly, like play. So maybe that's what he's trying to do. He has to
Oh,
take a loss. I don't know.
take a loss, take $50,000 haircut for
Yeah,
what purpose?
to build,
I could,
as far as I could see, from this other company that was in Northern Ireland, and this is maybe what he's trying to base this on,
it's
is that
ridiculous.
they had
This
to
is
get
ridiculous.
they were giving away, the cars. They were giving away things like Porsches, and they maybe had like maybe 5,000 tickets for
Yo,
sale and sold like 1,000 of them. So there was obviously a loss. So maybe he's trying to do
this
that. I don't
image,
know.
this image is so correct. He looks like a Goomba that was hit. The coins are just coming out of him because he's losing so much money right now. Money is literally coming out of him. Seriously, this is a $50,000 loss. He can't get even fraction of the tickets. He needs to sell at least 50% of the tickets
I haven't
to
really
to
looked at this
break
time.
even. To break
Is this
even.
is this a worldwide thing? Can you buy a ticket,
Yeah.
or
Worldwide,
is it
no
only
interest.
UK? How's that legal then? How's that legal? Because there's different rules like for competitions based in each country. I don't
It's a
understand how you can run
Dubai
that.
loophole. There's no laws against this stuff in Dubai. That's why he's doing it there. He thought he built up a following of absolute idiots who are watching him, who don't have 3 brain cells. But it looks like
I,
people are
I,
using their brains and understand that they shouldn't be buying this stuff. The
so
odds are not
so
against.
so
The odds are
is this
against.
company based in Dubai?
Mhm.
Is it based
Yeah,
there?
in Dubai.
Are you
Oh my
sure?
god.
Are you just saying that, or are you sure? Because
Oh,
see if this is based in the
No, he
UK,
moved.
or
He moved there. He
let's
moved
see
there.
here.
He's got. I mean, he didn't move there, but he's got a like. He bought.
About.
No, he rented an apartment for a year there.
oh, nice, huge.
You think there's
And
address?
he supposedly
Content.
has spent $140,000 on all this.
Okay.
Search,
So
do a
so
search
look,
for the
here's an
domain name.
about page. Here's an about page. Let me read this about page for you. At the Volt competitions, we are thrilled to introduce a competition raffle platform founded by Nico Leonard, famously known as the watch guy, quote unquote, and the creator of the #1 watch focused channel on YouTube. There's so much watch focus. With a passion for timepieces and dedication to sharing that passion with the world, Nico has built a community of watch enthusiasts who appreciate the craftsmanship and heritage of luxury watches. Is this why he's trying to get us to buy lottery tickets? Because we're so passionate. You guys are so passionate about watches. I'm gonna sell you lottery tickets. How the fuck? Our mission is simple: to bring watch lovers the unique opportunity to win. Oh, to win the luxury timepieces they admire. With Nico's expertise and dedication to the watch community, we are proud to create a space where you love your love for fine timepieces meets incredible opportunities. The love and the opportunity meet together. Join us and experience the thrill of winning a luxury watch. You can win watches. Founded in 2025, our team is passionate about luxury watches and thrilling competitions. We believe that everyone deserves a chance to own the watch of their dreams or win other amazing prizes. And that's why we created the platform where luck and excitement combine to offer high quality raffles. Incredible. I mean, fucking nuts. And it looks like
I
he's
don't think
losing thousands.
I don't think he's doing a good job marketing this though, because it's not really hitting the waves, as I would call it.
No interest. Absolutely zero interest.
I don't understand why there's so many other venues you can go to do this.
Why don't
Tell you
people
why.
want to
Look,
lose their
I'll
money
tell you.
away?
I seen one sort of live sort of live stream that he done, you know, like where he was sort of drawn like one of the competitions. It looked so unprofessional. It was him sitting at a desk or something, and it looked so amateurish. With these competitions, you have to be 100% above board. Otherwise it just looks rigged.
This looks
You
so
gotta look
shady. It looks like a website that you get linked to from a
the
porn
website
website.
looks okay actually. The whole web, but the way
So
he's sort of
pink.
doing it,
It looks like something
yeah,
I slapped together. Come on, man. This the pink.
doesn't look
Where
No,
too
did
you
you
could
get
do
the
bad.
porn
better. You
from?
could do better than this.
But they get the see in the UK, there's one called a BOTB, which is best of the best, and they do they do like like a sort of a raffle or such like for cars, and then there's McKinney competitions in Northern Ireland. They do it, but the presentation and the sort of transparency is so open. Everything's videoed. Everything. They've independent people. Like, is he doing all this? Is he? How do we know? Is it all independently drawn? Is it? Like what's happening?
Right. People don't know whether they actually get the prizes because where are the winners? When are the winners going to be announced? Is he going to bring them on the live stream and present them the prize and say, "Hey, publicly," so that everybody knows there
Yeah,
was a
well,
winner, or is
quite
this just
often the
all
ones
done in
from
secret?
the best of the best competition, they actually phone the person live there, or if it's the car, or the major prize, they actually go to their house or to their place of work and actually have the car sitting there and say, "You have won this car," and they have like local press down, so they can see that they've won. Um, i- is he doing that? I don't know.
Oh, we wisp $10 super chat. He says you didn't do your due diligence as always. All competitions are governed by Northern Irish law. The Court of Northern Ireland will have exclusive jurisdiction over any disputes.
Northern Ireland. Fuck.
What? What the hell is
Um,
this?
I don't
You
understand that,
joking?
but I'm not from Ireland, so I don't know.
There is there are there is some there are some differences in the laws in Northern Ireland, in that some of the the sort of like the late night sort of TV channels where they have a casino maybe online and they spin a wheel. People from Northern Ireland can't take part in that because there is slightly different laws here, right?
Oh,
It'll be
look at
available
this.
every.
Timmy, we Wisp is pissed off.
Oh shit, look at this. It's
All of them.
Belfast.
Oh,
The prize draw terms and condition, the Vault Limited. Upper
Oh,
Newtown
I know that.
Road.
I know that address. I drive past that place all the time.
Whoa! So they're saying that this business
That
is
that is a house where there's lots of different companies registered. So if you
uh-huh.
see if you copy that address and put it into Google Maps,
Let's do it.
you can see the street view. It's like it's like a it's like a two-story sort of sort of townhouse affair
Where we reside.
on
Here
the
we
Upper
go.
Road. That's the Marston Smith. So if you sort of
This one.
if you spin it around to the other side of the road,
Uh-huh.
so it's probably oh no, actually it's not. It's actually the office buildings on the left, sort of or it could be that house there.
This is
It's
this
just hard
thing,
to
this warehouse.
no. That's Marks and Spencer's. That's a supermarket.
Hold on, let's do it again. Let's do it in this street view. So they're saying it's this building here.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
actually.
Let me put my
It's not
stuff.
actually what I thought it was.
Oh, it says it's this building. No, that's the building.
It couldn't be that because that's the Marks and Spencer's food hall.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, maybe that, but that's it. No, that's the building.
It could
Look.
be,
Yeah, that's what he put in the address.
or
Maybe got the
it
they
could be
got
the
the
house.
mailbox there.
What's in the way? You see on the house to the left? Go to the left. See that one there?
This one?
What number is that? What number does it say there?
2244.
Oh, oh right. Oh shit. And what's the other one then? I don't know where it's going. What's that one on the other side?
246.
246?
246, yeah.
Or there? All right. Okay.
That's
So it's there.
and it's not that one. It's not this.
So it's there. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, it says it's this one. Yeah, something weird. It's not something's
Oh,
not right.
what?
Something
Zoom in
shady
on that
about
sign. Zoom in on that sign. Zoom in on the green sign.
the green
Yeah.
designer door
Yeah.
code.
Oh, it's just the door. All right. Thought it might have been like an accountancy or a solicitor's, and sometimes people register companies there.
Oh, that's what it could be. Because yeah, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a supermarket. Okay.
That's the
Like,
supermarket.
uh,
That's where that's where if you have plenty of money, that's where you shop.
oh yeah, this
That's
is the
yeah.
organic one.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's sort of like high end, sort of like party food, that sort of stuff. I'm a shopping Marks and Spencers. If you look on up the street, just on up the street on the right hand side is where the normal people shop in Tesco's.
Tesco's on the other side.
No, I know sort of drive
Up
up the
the
road a
road.
bit on the left. Go up that, yeah, go up more, go up
Oh
there.
wait. Here. Let's just do it like this.
Let me see.
Tesco.
Look for Tesco's.
There we go. Oh, it's not. It wasn't that much.
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't far.
okay. Boom.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
that's
go.
what. Yeah, that's for the poor people.
There we go.
That's what you get a meal
That
deal.
looks okay.
You get a meal deal in there.
Okay. You got a
Yeah.
yeah. They got a meal deal. What kind of a meal deal?
You get like a sandwich, a snack, and a drink for £3.50 if you have a
Wow,
club
that's a
card.
good deal.
If you test with club
One,
card,
two,
yeah.
three.
But people do the meal deal hacks. You can get
How can you hack the system?
the big tins of Red Bull, which normally cost like 2 or 3 quid alone. So you
Yeah.
can bundle that in with a meal deal, and then
Oh,
get the biggest sandwich you can find, and get the biggest snack you can find,
yeah.
and it maybe comes out if you were to buy those separately, then it cost you like 7 quid. You get on the meal deal from $3.50.
That looks like a really great grocery store.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Tesco's is
Some great
good.
hacks.
Yeah.
Not only that, but it doesn't look. It looks like it's civil, unlike the grocery stores around
Mm.
the Northeast.
This is
Oh,
this
yeah?
is this is East Belfast, and this is the east part of the city. So this is where I went to school just on up the road from here. So
Very
Oh,
nice.
straight from Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter.
It is.
Or something like this.
from
Some kind of yeah. It's old school, but it's also modern. It's classic stuff from the books. You know, all the Charles
These are
Dickens shit.
these aren't these aren't. So where are you now? Jesus,
No, I
Jesus,
mean
you're a
just a random neighborhood here.
random
Pretty,
neighborhood. Yeah.
yeah, just a random neighborhood. Pretty cool houses. It's not bad.
You could go. You're near actually going up there
Oh,
and go to Cypress Avenue, and that's where Van Morrison used to hang about.
Oh, cool.
Cypress Avenue. Yeah,
here we go.
I'm a Van Morrison fan.
yeah.
Van
This is
Morrison.
where. Yeah, this is where. So see if you look at that. Just stop there. You see that this wee cafe. This is called sort of like Cypress Avenue. This little cafe here. It's nice. And
This
if
blue one.
you yeah, and then if you sort of spin around, go the other way, go the other way.
Oh, the other one. This way.
No. Just go up and then go up the road and then to the right. This is
Oh, like
up. Yep. Oh no. What the fuck are you now? Jesus. No, come out of that. Come out of that. Just go into Cypress Avenue itself, and you'll
Okay,
see some really. And then go left.
wait. So here's the cafe.
What's the
That's the
name of that
cafe.
cafe? What's the name of that cafe again?
Cypress
Cypress
Avenue
Avenue.
Cafe. Oh,
There you
It's
go.
called Cypress Avenue, but
Asian.
that part of the road's actually called North Road. Cypress Avenue is on the other side. So if you go to the left, Tim, right?
So is that drinks and like hamburgers?
No, it's more sort of like it's more sort of
Fish
more
and chip?
foodie.
Okay.
Not sort of fish and chips. You know, it's more sort of it's more like more sort of like restauranty type food, or
Okay.
more of a formal type restaurant.
Very nice. Okay. The building's nice.
It's a very old building.
Very
old
nice building.
Gorgeous
Very
building.
old school looking cafe.
That's my type of building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Okay.
So
Great place
if
to
you
get
go
breakfast.
to the left, you'll go into actual
that way?
Cypress Avenue. No, that's actually North Road. You're looking at North
Oh,
Road.
so this way.
Go. Yep. Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Look at
And
the
this
bushes.
is a really nice place here. So just keep on
Now we're
going down.
talking.
Keep on going. Yeah, these are nice houses down here.
Very nice.
Wow.
Just sort of keep on going down. Keep on going down.
Yeah,
Let me see.
that's
Keep
a
on going.
beautiful neighborhood.
Keep on, and then turn right here.
I
Go
think
right.
I think that's where Red lives.
Right?
No,
is
it's
this
not. No. Go back a
or
wee bit.
left?
Come back a wee bit. No.
No?
You've went the wrong way.
What?
Right. Go back out onto the road. Right. Go. Yep. Sort of click there. No. Go right again. Jesus.
Click there. Oh.
I'm trying to take you
there?
down like the really, really like expensive houses. Let me say. Go.
Or
Turn around. Turn around. Right. Oh no. Slow down. Oh Jesus. Where are you?
are you talking about is there a path there?
No. I'm actually lost now as to where the fuck you
Pretty
are. Go
neighborhood.
back. Yeah, it's not.
There's
anyway,
no right. You said there's only straight or left.
Timmy, you gotta listen to directions here. What's going
I
on?
was following directions.
Right.
You guys can rewatch.
Go in the direction of the white car. Right.
Direction of the white car. That's where we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go back. Yeah. Right. And then go left. Then go left. Down.
Here,
Yep.
okay.
That's it. These are. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
yes, these are quite nice. These houses.
Oh, I like the driveways.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is actually
Believe
where, as far as I think, this is the proper. This is where Van Morrison actually had the concert one day. They actually closed this whole road, and this is where he actually held the concert one day.
Very nice.
Wow.
Love the driveways.
That's incredible. Yes. Look at those beautiful sidewalks.
It looks like you can walk down that street at 3 a.m. in the morning and not get mugged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a nice area.
And you can wear your Rolex Daytona at the same time.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's a beautiful. It's also a very scenic and beautiful place.
Try that on Park Avenue.
Take a walk.
Try that on Park Avenue on 64th Street at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, maybe something. Wow, look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at the brick. This house was built to last. This is going to stand here for
that's probably $1
800
million.
years.
That's probably $1 million.
$1 million. That's it.
Yeah, $1 million. That's it. That's cheap.
My
Yeah,
God.
in all due respect, that is really cheap.
The real estate in United States is not even in normal world.
That's like $3.5–4 million
Wow. Jeez.
in the two
Move to
areas
Belfast. Move to
that
Belfast. It's
I know of.
cheap.
Wow. Incredible place.
That's great. Buy 3 of them.
Yeah. I know, right?
I'll take 3.
And Northern Ireland is a great place to live, but it would be probably difficult to get citizenship. But what if you buy a house like this? Do they give you free citizenship? I mean, what's the deal?
I know Timmy wants to leave now.
I mean, what's
Go
the
to, hold on. Search for, I'll tell you where the really rich people live. Search for Malone Park. Type, type,
Malone?
type Malone Park. Right, okay.
How many people are in Belfast?
Probably about, it's hard to say, but 300,000.
Like including suburbs?
Oh, I haven't a clue.
Okay.
And
I'll Google
I
it.
know about in Northern Ireland, there's probably about 2 million people, probably.
Okay. Hey, chat, community, if someone can throw that
Let
in
me
there,
see.
that'd be great.
Yeah, somebody look that up.
I'm too lazy.
Where are you, Timmy? You're in the wrong spit. You're in the wrong part.
Yeah, there's a lot. Malone Park is big, so
No,
gonna have
no,
to
no, no. I'm talking about the actual sort of private bit. So to zoom in on the map, zoom in on the map. Go. Zoom in. Let me see. It's the private road one.
So Red, what are the real estate taxes on that last house we saw would go for approximately? Would you know?
If you're buying a house, right, you would.
Oh.
If you're buying a house, you have to pay stamp duty.
Okay.
Right. So I think at the minute, up to the first £250,000, there is no stamp duty, but after that it goes up to, depending on the house, like 7 or 8% of the value of the house. So
Okay.
if it's if you're buying a house that's £1 million, I think it might be as 9 now, so you'd pay like £90,000 extra just for stamp duty, just so
Okay.
they can stamp your docket. Yeah.
All right.
And if it's a second house, if it's a second home, you pay an additional, I think it's 5% on top of that again.
So they don't want you to buy 2 homes.
They don't want you to buy 2 homes now.
Okay.
You can have 2 houses at the same time, but only for a certain amount of time, So if you're buying one and then like selling one.
Right, I get that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of this, but there's a lot of like married, people who get married and all get sort of caught out in that trap, because all of a sudden they have 2 houses, and they only then, if they get married, they only have a certain amount of time then to sell one of the houses, otherwise they're hit then for the additional tax.
Got it. So John Doe, thank you for the comment. Interesting.
Thank you.
So okay. Oh, last question. So your mortgages are different, don't they just go for 5 years? Am I off?
No, when you go to buy a house normally, so most people will take a mortgage for either like 20 years, 25 years, or 30 years.
Okay.
But most people sign up for an initial mortgage deal where you'll get a reduced interest rate for, let's say, 2 years or 5 years. And then after that time, when your deal runs out, you switch to the standard variable rate.
Got it.
So
Okay.
what you want to try and do is try and get another deal for like either 2 years or 5 years or whatever, so that you get, like lower payments. So some people, are lucky in that they maybe get like a 10-year deal just before the interest rates go way up. So that for 10 years they're paying the same fee, even though the interest rate maybe goes up 2, 3, 4% more. So it's all about timing. It's all about like doing the right deal. What some people try and do is maybe like a switch lender, but then you have to prove your whole income again, get the house like revalued,
I
maybe
get
get a
it.
survey done.
Your rigmarole. Got it.
Yeah.
John Doe, yeah, thank you very much. I got your comment. And you live right around the corner from Malone Park, so my kudos to you. I
Who
know
does?
I know nothing about this. I know nothing about this area. Nothing other than being in Belfast twice, really quickly, chasing after women, of course.
If you go to the start of Malone Park there, Tim, let me
Yeah.
see that sort of. Let me see the one from the Malone Park. Yeah, zoom down there, zoom down there,
By
zoom
the
down
way,
onto.
just really quickly here, Kojic says that Tim Wright and friends, according to legislation, Nico has to allow free entry into this raffle. So we have to find how do we
That's
enter for
right.
free?
That is a good point because
Yeah,
McKinney, all these competitions should allow you a free postal route vote, or sorry,
yeah.
a free
Oh,
route to entry. So there has
real?
to be, yes, all those competitions that are running, that are run online, there has to be a free method to enter. So that's normally
Okay.
you put your name and address on a postcard and send it in to them, and they must include that in the raffle.
We have to check. We're gonna go back to the website and we'll try to
Mm.
find if they hid a menu somewhere that explains how to enter for free. But okay, here you were saying this is the
Just
Malone Park. Just from
go
Google
to
Maps alone, look at this.
go to the just sort of zoom down onto Malone Road where it meets Malone Park there,
Yeah, Malone Road Park.
and go to Street View, and these
Street.
are the most expensive sort of
Oh,
houses in Belfast. So if you
oh.
have, yep, go in there, go in there.
No, we
So
can't go.
you
They're
can't.
so
Oh
expensive. They blocked it
yeah,
out.
there's
It's
But
like
it looks.
yeah,
it's
it's
like
a
Florida.
It's like
that's
the
where.
wizard spell. They cast a magic spell. Basically,
Yeah,
they told
see, that
Google, "We're gonna
road is
sue
owned
you.
by the people.
We
That
we
road
want to
is
be
owned by the
left
people
alone."
who live in there.
It's
That road's owned by the
exclusive
people who live
place.
in
They
there.
don't want to
Yeah.
be bothered by the Google Maps. All right. So look at this. The entrance in there is grand. You can see those are the little walls, right? And then there's
I've
these
been I've
massive
been in
houses.
quite a lot of these houses. I've been in
You,
quite a lot of these houses.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
wow. Yeah, these are incredible. Look at this. And you can see it. The lots are like double the size. Even some houses are like three, four. This is like four regular lots. Incredible. Crazy
I
stuff.
would do.
Look at us. Let's see some of the more normal stuff in this area. There you go. Pretty nice.
So this is Sharman Drive.
With the
So
red.
yeah, these are still pretty expensive, these houses, because of their, they're pretty close to the city centre, and and they're just off Malone Road and Lisburn Road. So there's lots of people that want to live here, and you're near to the really good schools as well. There's really good schools like near here. So these are actually quite expensive, like these houses.
I hope I didn't accidentally dox you, Tim G, because there's a red Jetta parked outside this
Yeah,
house.
that's it right there. Yeah. No, that's a golf. That's a golf.
Hopefully, this is not one of your properties.
No, I know nothing about this area. No, nothing.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
kind of cool. I like the golf course. I see the golf course on the right hand side.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
can spot it a mile
wow!
away,
Look at
baby.
this golf course.
Yeah, there you
What
go.
golf course? I don't know which
Wow!
one that is.
And you guys invented, right? Where was the golf in
Scotland, but that
Scotland?
who's
Scotland?
talking?
Really?
Who's what are neighborly friends for?
Mm. So it was Scotland. You sure?
99% sure.
Oh, okay, Scotland. But that's a beautiful golf course.
I've only I think I've played at all the major ones in my life, so I think I know a little bit.
Mm.
Not the boast.
John Doe says Malone Golf Course.
Hey, that's what I figured it was. Right, because that's the ritzy area. They got their own course.
Legan Meadows.
Let's just take a look at Malone Golf Course real quick because I've never played there. Hey, I'll tell you what, John Doe, I'll take you to one of my fancy golf courses if you take me there if you belong.
We got some meadows here, just because it's nice to have a meadow.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice golf course. Really nice.
Unfortunately, there's no No images from the goal. Oh, actually, here, let's see. Look at that.
What's
It
the
got a
19th?
little
That's the
band
19th.
area.
That's the 19th hole.
You can have a couple of beers before you head
That's the 19th. No, you go
down,
after, not before.
or a day after.
After,
No, I thought before.
after.
You get a
No,
little
after.
pre-lubricated if you're gonna
No,
stay out there and play for 6 hours.
no.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Uh,
I'm going to shoot here.
Yeah,
I'm going to shoot here now, but
For Dundee, I
it's
have
good
played.
seeing you.
yeah. Red.
Catch you
No,
later.
I didn't train with Tiger Woods, Chelsea, but that's okay. I've met him though.
See you,
Doesn't-
Timothy.
doesn't
I've got to
mean
go.
anything. You won't remember.
See
Red,
ya.
take care. Take care out
See ya.
there.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
Be safe.
hey, my friends. See you later.
Be safe.
Come back to the United States soon. You need a passport. Let us know.
Yeah. United States passport.
Yeah.
Really really valuable.
Well, you can get to Iceland really quick in another 2 years.
I mean, I love, like you saw it, Northern Ireland looked amazing. Almost too amazing. Too peaceful. It looked very almost picturesque. Crazy stuff.
James, the advisor, I have not played at Crooked Stick, Carmel in Indiana. Unfortunately, believe it or
What's
not,
your
I haven't-
favorite golf course, Tim G?
What's my favorite golf course?
Yeah.
The one, the two fancy clubs that I belong to, and I'm not going to say where they are.
Oh. Okay, outside of your two
Fancy courses.
courses that you remember.
Torrey Pines. They're both in California. Torrey Pines, which is
Torrey Pines.
which is near like San Diego.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, Pebble Beach, which is in like Monterey area in California. So those are two California. Citadel in Florida and near Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
Torrey Pines is beautiful. The problem with Torrey Pines is that the taxes are so much in California, like they just tax you and make some things make New York look cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, this looks incredible.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at these. Let's see, can I zoom it in?
It's gorgeous.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
these
gorgeous.
holes
If you have the privilege,
located. The views. Look at these grand
yeah,
views. You
Yeah.
can only imagine.
nothing like having sex on the green either.
Oh, if you can get away with it.
Oh.
In the dark, of course, you come out at night
Anyway,
on the 18th hole.
nothing like putting a little fanny marks on the green.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, nice,
God.
nice.
Heaven on earth right
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
St. Andrews is beautiful too. I did a tour. I did a tour like 5-6 years ago around Scotland. They're absolutely gorgeous. Oh, the stuff in New York is pretty good. Like Maidstone Arms in Long Island. Really hard to get into. I heard all the fancy
Which
people.
one? Wait, what's it called?
Maidstone Arms.
Maidstone Arms.
Should I just start listing them all?
The Maidstone. Here we go. Let's take a look at this one. This is where? Upstate New York?
No, it's Long Island.
Long Island.
The rich area of Long Island.
Wait a second. Is this
The richest area of Long Island.
Richest
The richest
area.
area in New York. One of the richest areas in New York State.
Is this the right gallery? Let's see.
Somerset. Oh, where you talked about
Wait a
clubs. Oh, am I bumming you out? Oh, well, that's an inn.
What
You
is
should
this?
stay there, Timmy. You should stay there. That's a really nice place. I stayed there with my ex.
That's not the right place, though.
No,
Wow, that's a good-looking hotel.
there's a fucking great.
Very thematic.
But you need a babe. You need a
Wow.
babe there. You need a babe. It's gonna cost you $1,000 a night.
Ooh, for a babe or just to stay at the place?
It's both.
When-
2,500 for the babe, $1,000 for the night.
right.
Only in America. Anyway,
It's a
no,
great area.
phenomenal.
Great area. And you can drive in the sports car
You can drive
there.
a sports car, just like
No, from New
ju-
York. New York. You
absolutely. If you don't hit the
sports
traffic,
car, you go down there.
absolutely. But you know what? You ragged on New Jersey a little bit, which we won't anymore.
It was a joke. We were joking.
The Somerset golf course, which is a real hidden jewel. Like it's old money, really old money.
Oh, golf.
You need to be about 5 generations to get in. U.S. to get in there. They won't accept first or second generations. There it is, right there. That's
look at
okay.
that.
Doesn't that work?
That looks beautiful. Very picturesque.
It's out of control. People think of country clubs as their second living room.
Oh.
So when you pay your dues and everything else, this is like, oh yeah, this is it.
Oh,
this is
of course.
It's fabulous. We want to get another one. Want to get another?
You have a tennis courses as well.
Grass.
That's a lot of grass.
Courts, yeah.
None of this pickleball bullshit, right?
No, they probably have it for the old ladies. I'm not into it. It's like wiffle ball, but I understand. For the old ladies, and I know it's social. You don't have to be athletic to play it.
Yeah, anybody could get into tennis with pickleball. It's incredible new invention.
Oh, it's the hottest sport.
Mm-hmm. It's so
and
hot.
Not but a lot of these
good workout too.
A lot of these
played for 1 hour every day.
It's a great workout.
Lose a lot of weight.
It's very social.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great sport. It's just not me.
Yeah. It's exhausting though.
I'm not social when I play sports.
But that's a beautiful looking course.
The land is
on
gorgeous.
the ocean.
Yeah.
The beautiful beach line.
You want to see more? You want to go to the other coast?
Yeah, let's see which one.
This is Pebble. We might as well just go to Pebble Beach. That's Beach? Like the Grand Dam. Yeah.
Pebble Beach.
Golf course. I mean, everyone knows this who plays golf. This is common. This one here that you see is not. You have to be it's a tough one to get into.
Pebble Beach Golf Course. Their website is not as great.
Nah, it won't be as good.
What is this? Plan my trip. Is there a picture? Menu. Accommodations. Golf Pebble Beach.
If you want to keep on going, so Pebble Beach.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, they're showing different pars.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Par 4, par 5, par 4. Different holes.
We may lose people on this,
Okay, yeah. This is enough. It's great. Listen,
but I'll take you to in my opinion, the best public golf course in America. The best public golf course, and it's in Oregon. So it's near where who's in Oregon that in our community?
In Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think we have anybody. Oregon.
You sure?
Maybe somebody who's never mentioned.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's called Brandon Dunes.
Brandon Dunes.
There's some guy that found all this land. Oh, that's a nice watch.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about this watch.
Brandon. Yeah, let's talk about that watch. Hey, nothing like another.
Yeah, a little bit of watch talk, and you know what? We'll talk about the Creator in a second. We need to get your take on the.
I like it, but this is my taste. Okay, so most people won't like this. I don't think they should have this bogus thing in the back. Just make it put their put their flying horse on it or something. Basically, I don't care if the case back is covered. I prefer dress watches with the covered case back. So
some decency, right? You don't want their if you think about it, those open dial or open case backs, that's basically a Kanye West thing. The Kanye West.
Yeah, with his wife.
Yeah, it's indecent. Those watches with open case backs, they're the equivalent of Kanye.
It's so flim flam that Kanye West. But anyway, this is a a nice watch, and you know what? It's not bad for $16,000. I think it's cheap.
Yeah,
it's all gold.
Cheap.
Don't you think this is not bad?
I think
37
the back. I am not impressed.
Okay, you know what I really like about it? It's 100-meter water resistant.
100 meters.
But is the screw down crown? Probably not.
Screw down, probably not. No.
But it's a nice watch. I like it, but I would never buy. Personally, I would never buy it. I think I'm going to pull the trigger, Timmy, on a 38 millimeter Lorada.
Laurent Ferrier.
No, Lorado.
Bro.
Gerard Perregaux. Laureato, whatever they call him. The graduate translation. But anyway, I like this watch. I like it.
Hold on.
Oh, is it 19,500?
Kojak text messaging me saying I'm suppressing free speech because I didn't bring up Tim's double chin. Am I banned? What the hell?
No. I told him
I
you
have to bring it up. Yeah.
I don't think you have a double chin.
Well, look, I need to lose weight. I need to lose like good 50 to 75 pounds. That would be actually. I think I need to do that. There's no choice. Gotta work it, baby.
Johnny O, you're absolutely correct there.
But apparently, this was originally also some kind of an Olympics.
Yeah, I get it.
See, it's based on the original design.
Do you think they're pushing this out too quick, though, Omega?
These Olympic. I don't think people care about Olympics in that way. Like, what is this Olympic?
I think so.
I want Olympic on the back of the watch. I want to engrave it with my own shit.
I think the Northern Italians will buy this.
I don't think Olympics.
I like it.
Such an event that's worthy. I mean, unless you participated. If you participated, if you're someone who participated in the event itself and you won, or maybe let's say you came in 4th or 5th, whatever. Yeah, maybe get yourself this kind of watch if you can afford it. That's a cool.
Don't you think like the Tokyo Olympics that never really existed when Omega put out those watches, that was like a total bust. This is probably going to be the same thing, though.
I think so too. I don't get it.
Well, they had one for Paris recently, didn't they?
Yes, and that was a disaster and a half. Okay.
But they are the sponsor for the Olympics, so I understand it.
Check this out. I think here, 1 second.
They are the sponsors. So I get it. I get it. Yeah, they can spend some money. I mean, they're big enough.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one Olympics two-tone available for 6,800.
Okay,
it's actually a lot of money.
I may piss off people, but I think this is a total dog.
Look how ugly it is.
Yeah, it's a total bow wow.
The gold medal kind of in the back looks very cheesy. And then the gold with the white dial.
I don't know. It's trying too hard.
It's an okay combination.
It's trying too hard.
It's very different. It's very different.
It's not my taste.
It's
just all over them. It's all over the map.
Maybe because it's very niche taste, right? So
yeah,
that's how I would.
Yeah, that's you're doing it correctly. I just think it's a real dog.
And these very simple designs, like Bauhaus print, they kind of look cheap. The Paris 2024, it's just so simplistic.
Then what happens? I mean, so you went there, or you participated, so you get a watch. But how about the rest of the schmucks that buy this? There's got to be some sort of commonality that you have with that Olympics.
I mean, I guess it's for somebody who visited to watch Olympics, but it's expensive. You have to be a baller, an absolute baller, to go see Olympics and then leave Paris with this watch. It's a little kind of You know how people buy those magnets to put on their.
Well, I agree with Bala. It looks chunky and ugly. So I'm on his page. We can sort of move on. How about that Cradar? Talk about that Cradar.
A Cradar, yeah.
How much am I talking about with a Cradar? Is that like $25K for that thing? Nice
Radar.
club though. Beautiful club.
No,
God, that looks like every other watch. It looks like it looks
it's actually a Gero Genta design.
I'm sure it is. I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's one of the.
Gero
Yeah,
Genta's
it's like
it's like George Washington slept there. He slept in every bed. Okay, this
Gero
is Gero Genta everywhere. Okay, all right. All
Yeah,
right,
you
come
could
on.
tell. You could
Come
tell
on.
Genta was running out of ideas when he came up with this one.
Come on.
And Crador.
And where did he do? He work for Cradar too? Did he jump around that
He
much?
sold out to everyone.
Was he like a job jumper or what? He couldn't like get stabilized on a job? I mean, what's going on here? He didn't work for Cradar.
Once he made a watch for Patek, everybody fucking tore him apart. And I mean, I hope he charged a fortune.
He probably
for these
didn't.
designs,
But no, he's got a
this is hideous.
He's got a foundation. He does have a foundation, so he must have put money aside. His family has.
No, I don't think he died poor. I don't think he was like,
But
died.
it's interesting. I've heard three.
He had a good life.
I've heard three sources of his last watch, and I thought it was Charles Gerard or whatever that watch that Thomas Burnett.
Harold Charles. They've made a new watch as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Let me see.
You think they're gonna make it?
Um,
the guy that runs it is very charismatic and he's a go-getter. So
he is. That's if it makes it, it's going to be because of the very charismatic leader there at the time.
Yeah, and he is. He's a young guy. He's charismatic. He's a mover and shaker.
He was, he put on the show actually in Dubai last year.
He's actually the son of the heir of Charles Genta. His father like knew Gerald Genta.
Yeah, really.
No, he's very charismatic. I met him quick. Met him real quick in Geneva. They got a little shop there now. You make sure you go in there. It's like a little boutique.
In Geneva, they have a
they have a little boutique.
They've got a boutique,
and they'll suck up to you big. They'll suck up to you. They sucked up to me, so they'll suck up to you.
They're good. They're out of my price point though. They're a little bit.
It doesn't make a difference. They'll still suck up to you.
I wish I could buy one of these. Do you think they will give me one like for 50% off, or what's the deal? What would be the deal for me? How can I?
The three-hander you can pick up on the secondary market for like 15 now.
Yeah.
Not the brace, not these bracelets. I don't know about these bracelet ones, but the rubber ones you can pick up for like 15 on the secondary market. I looked at them pretty solidly. I thought it was there would be a good daily. That was right there, like the black one. I figured you can
black one. Look at this one with the lapis lazuli in your face.
Actually, believe it or not.
That's the latest one. Is that a blue?
Oh, come on. What is it? 21,000 or 71,000?
21,900.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I just have a lot. I just want precious metal after a certain price. So that's hovering around the price that I want a precious metal watch. If I'm going to go that. My sweet spot's between 20 and 40. I don't buy them every day. So community, don't go crazy, but I buy maybe one every 18 months. And basically I'd rather get something that's precious metal.
Precious metal.
But then they're going to be 40 grand. These will be 40 grand. They're Valjoux movements. They're nice. They're nice looking watches.
These look like the expensive Denison watches. Remember that Denison brand that I was spruiking? And I love Denison. Someday I hope.
Yeah, Kojak, it says that really bothers me, but yeah, you're right. It looks like a toilet seat. Thomas Burnett said that. And after he said that, it turned me off.
Oh, why? The toilet seat watch.
It looks like a toilet seat.
Nothing wrong with that. You use toilet seat every single day. In fact, getting a good toilet seat probably would be the investment of your life.
I guess so.
I was thinking if I was gonna move apartments, I would love to get one of those with the luxury toilet seat, the Japanese one, all the functions. You know how you guys were talking about the Porsche?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I would much rather put that money into a luxury Japanese toilet.
Okay. I don't know the Japanese
I'll
one.
ride on the train, but
I don't know the Japanese one.
you didn't see it? Oh,
No.
dude.
I gotta tell you, all I know is I've got what is known as waterworks in my homes, which are the faucets and everything. And those things suck. They fall apart in the bathroom. They're so expensive and they fall apart like within 5 or 6 years. Oh, that looks pretty cool.
Let me show you
That's too much. That's too much technology for.
Hold on a second. Oh, you have to see this thing.
That's just too much technology.
It's so
That's
advanced.
too much technology. Leave it to the Japanese to do this.
High-tech toilets.
Yeah.
Luxury.
Yeah. Look at this. It's like a pod from space.
What is it? Is it a bidet too? Nah, I don't like the. Oh, no.
What? What?
No, it's too much. You just need something to flush. You don't need anything. You don't need like a million things for a toilet. You don't need a
It's got
million.
heated seats, so if it's cold at night.
Oh yeah, well everyone needs that. It warms
It's
up.
got
Oh, it's a bidet. Bidet, big deal.
and it's got a fan to dry you.
Visited the Tokyo showroom of Toto, one of the largest electronic toilet.
So
Nah,
it's
this is not,
heated.
Timmy. This would break in the.
Technology.
This would break in the first. This is like a.
I don't think there's anything to break.
This is
they
like a
really-
complication watch. You don't need that right there would break. Just that thing that comes out. That would bust. That thing right there would bust in like a year.
No, apparently it's made from really durable plastic.
yeah.
Not that cheap.
Oh, Timmy,
cheap
I know.
plastic.
And what are these cost?
Really, this can last 10 years.
Where did you find
And
this?
there's a control panel. It's like a spaceship. You sit
Where
down.
did you find this? It's kind of stupid. I gotta tell you.
I think this is the way of the future. I mean, if you're
This is
gonna have
over-
spare money,
Over
why
engineering.
not spend it on something that's
Instead of this,
gonna make your life more comfortable?
this is butt ugly. Okay, Gerald Gentry really dropped the ball on this because the lugs on this, the bracelet, I don't like how it doesn't connect the whole thing.
Ooh, my watch channel, Dennison. My watch channel says Dennison uses lapis lazuli timbrite. I may get one soon. Oh shit!
Oh, my watch channel. He lives in Oregon.
Congrats.
Does he?
Oh no, I think he higher than that.
Okay.
Dennison watches. Let me pull this up. You know, here we go. Let's see, Dennison. Have they had any updates since last time we seen them? Here's the designs. There's the lapis lazuli one. Crazy.
What's their movement?
The movement.
Is this
Right.
is
That
it
doesn't really
Seiko?
say. No, it's They don't say. I think it's it's some kind of a quartz movement.
Oh, got it. Okay. I
They
got
even
it.
talk
My
about
watch
it.
channel.
Yeah,
Cool.
specifications. Swiss. Ronda quartz. There you go.
Yeah. We were my watch channel. We're talking about golf courses. So the best public golf course I think in the United States is Brandon Dunes, which is in Oregon. Anyway, we can move on.
Maximum simplicity. Look at that. And they had the most successful art auction piece. Dennis watch art auction. I'm gonna hold this up for you. This is crazy. This was crazy. They've had the most. Let's see, is this the? Yeah, here we go. This watch right here. Look at this, Dennison. Here they actually put the logo at 12 o'clock because the logo at 4 was controversial. And when they did this one of a kind,
Well, why was it controversial at 4?
I don't know. People find it kind of odd. Even Oshin said he's not a fan of it at 4 o'clock.
I'm not a fan of the watch, period, but that's okay.
Well, no, it's great.
Why would you buy? This is
one of one. Guess how much? So the retail for this one would be like $800.
Okay.
Okay, and you want to guess how much it sold for?
Don't say $5,000.
$5,080.
Yeah, okay, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
That's ridiculous. Okay.
You guessed
I
exactly correct.
I took a guess. I took a guess.
Yeah,
Someone's an idiot. Okay,
because there you go. Because
they
well,
will never.
or
They
an
will
investor.
no. You're not gonna. You're not. You'll
Well,
never get.
that's what people are doing. They're trying to gamble on this watch being worth
No,
something.
you know what? You want to know a watch that you should buy that's going to go up in value?
What?
It's the new Roth, Daniel Roth two-hander, but they're only making 20 if you can get your hands on it.
Daniel Roth.
The two-hander that just came out, that LVMH just put out. That's going to go up. That's going to triple. That's my prediction. Everything else I see right now is not going to go up at all. Rolex will stay the same. You know, your Daytonas will be 2 times, 3 times more than what you buy it at. Even the GMTs now are coming down to GMT levels.
The GMTs are dropping in value.
But they're still, they're never not going to go lower than what you paid for, but they're still dropping.
It's very unfortunate. I
You
love
know,
the
so you gotta marry your watch. That's what I got to tell you.
Submariners dropping faster than the GMTs, though.
What is?
Submariners.
Oh, 100%. Submariner, you lose a little money on. You'll lose a little bit, but there's still currency. Rolexes are currency. If you need cash immediately, if you needed cash, which I have used way back when I was back in 2008, when the market just tanked and I was dead broke trying to keep my kids in fancy private schools. The Rolex always held their value.
Yeah, also increased over time.
And increased over time, right? And I used to buy them at 3 or 4 grand. Now they're 16.
Yeah, yeah. I think Rolex and Patek Philippe. Those are your 2 watches.
Man, I can't even say that about Pateks other than their sports. I can't say that about their and they're highly complicated, like perpetuals. Even their annuals, I think, drop a little bit.
Okay, let's do this. Check this out. Hodinkee went to PT Uomo, and well, my internet is cutting out. If you guys lose me, just be patient. So Hodinkee went to PT Uomo. You know this PT Uomo?
Yeah, I do. We've
Yeah.
didn't
Daniel Katz went to PT Uomo.
Hey, didn't Daniel Katz go? That's where I was
He
headed.
did. It was even photographed there. Pretty awesome. And Oshin went there as well. Oshin was able to get himself in. Daniel Katz was not successful. Inside where what all the dealers were doing, right? Because it's a business event actually. At the end of the day, most people who are attending, and actually all that are attending, are some kind of dealers. They're selling something. So there was guys who owned some, pants company, and they were there wearing their pants and promoting their brand. It's a place where a lot of brands are, but not wristwatches, just clothing generally. And so, but when Daniel Katz went there, he said that not a lot of people had great watches. And Oshin, I think, even proved it himself because he did a stream from there, and there was not a lot of good watches. But this time, it looks like there's some good pieces that were there. So let's take a look here what people wore, and let's get your take, Tim G. Would you be seen out in public wearing a watch like this, or you wouldn't be caught dead wearing one?
That right there.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a sub. That's a nice watch.
I used to
Two-tone
wear
black. That's the
I-
Uzi sub.
for 20 years I wore the GMT Chuck Yeager because I thought I was Chuck Yeager, which I sort of dated myself. He broke the speed limit for flying. So Rolex, he was always in these ads. So the GMT was a 2-tone GMT Jubilee bracelet, and I had it for 20 years. That was my daily watch from 32 to 52.
That's close to this.
Very close.
Right? That's a really close watch.
Yep. Bought
Mm.
it in the 80s.
The what?
I bought it in the 1980s.
Oh, 19.
So if you Google Chuck
Right.
Yeager, if
Back
you
then, you
if you
didn't need multiple watches. You could just have one
no,
watch.
you didn't, and you could. How I bought it, I was in Boston. I called Tourneau in New York, and I said I want this Rolex, and they sent me the wrong one, and I sent it back, and then the woman, Long Island woman, sent me the next day, sent it over. It was like $4,200.
4,200.
It was like in 1989.
Oh, 4,200. That was still expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Shit. Rolex is
So
not
if you Google
quite cheap.
if you Google real quick, if you Google
Yeah.
Chuck Yeager
Chuck
Rolex,
Yeager, okay.
Rolex,
Yeager
Rolex,
Rolex.
because I used to fly, which I don't anymore.
Oh, it's a Pepsi. Oh, the ad.
The ad.
Oh
There you go.
shit.
Yeah.
No freaking
Yeah. So now
way.
you know, huh? That's the watch I had.
Oh damn.
Oh, you saw it, Chuck Yeager. Oh, where's Chuck Yeager? Hold
There
on.
he is.
There it is, and that's the watch I
Oh
used to have.
damn.
Yeah, that's Chuck Yeager. That's my
What
man.
is that in the background? B-52
Or
bomber?
something.
No,
That's
no,
who I
that's
thought I was. Okay.
yeah.
When I was growing up.
Is that
When I
the
was a kid.
B-42? Holy shit. Yeah, and he's got the Coke on. Hold on.
I don't know what he's got. He should have the Chuck Yeager. He should have that Chuck Yeager.
It's a Coke, right? Or is it a gold watch?
It's two-tone.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got that one too. And he's
Got
like
a
in his
Pepsi.
60s, 70s. So he broke the speed record for flying during his time.
Oh.
It was a big deal. Now no one cares about any of this stuff.
The sound, like that sound barrier?
It's broke it. Yeah, it was the fastest person in the air.
Really?
Yeah, he was like a real cool pilot.
Oh shit. Well, back then, it was a big deal. Now, I don't know what's the next record that that Rolex was trying to sponsor
I don't know.
the
You become
breaking of the world's records speed on the ground, and they failed embarrassingly. So the Air King dial, it sponsored a failure. But then nobody's trying to beat the world record right now of a ground vehicle somehow.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, they can't do it. It's too difficult.
Hey,
Too
can someone
expensive.
identify that plane behind? I forget the name of that plane.
I think that's the B-42 bomber.
It's a stealth. It's a B. I think it is actually. I actually think it is too. Yeah.
Oh,
Boy, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think you nailed it.
no, it's not. No, that's a older version. Oh, B2. Oh, it's
B2 stealth. Okay. Thanks, my
It's
watch.
close. B-42, B2. No. Oh, is it? It is. It is a B2.
That's a B2.
It's a B2.
Yeah.
B2 bomber.
Anyway, we can go back to where we can go back.
AKB says Air King is not a failure. No, Air King is not a failure. The project that they sponsored was, but it was still a cool project. At least they tried, right? Now nobody's trying anymore. Why? Why nobody's trying to break a world record for speed on the ground?
I think because you'll die.
It's dangerous. Yeah. Yes. You could. Oh yeah. If that
I think
car
it's too, I
killed,
think it's too, these electric cars
instant
now,
death.
these electric cars can go 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds.
Oh yeah.
It's that's out of control. I mean, and then the gasoline cars had like the Porsche and stuff have to go that almost that quick too, but the electric cars have that G-force. That's out of control.
That's funny.
I don't think anyone cares about that anymore.
About what?
How fast you can go.
Oh yeah. I think people still care. They still care, but I think it's just this attitude. We can't. It's too dangerous to try. Attitude that's preventing anybody from trying, because you know that whoever drives, it's a death sentence. If you decide to drive that car, you might be you might also be
Yeah,
signing
when I was in the middle of Utah way back when, I went 186 miles an hour. That was the fastest I've ever been in a car on
Wow.
a straight road.
Wow. 108.
But it's like, yeah, it was Utah and it was like Wyoming. It was 182. The car could do that. It was primed to do it.
No, I had.
I didn't have it. I didn't even have the pedal down all the way either. At that point, I sort of just gave up. I pushed back.
Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see how does that compare to, because we actually
186 in a red Jetta.
have a viewer. Let's see.
If you only knew what I did in the back seat with this date and with that red Jetta, though, Orko. If you only knew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you
The
only knew.
red Jetta.
The red Jetta. The red Jetta's got some
The
serious
red Jetta
marks.
strikes
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It's got the pull. I mean,
It's got the pull.
whatever you want to
It's
say
got
about
the handcuff. It's got the handcuffs in the back and the vibrator. So you're all set.
It pulls the chicks. Yeah, here we go. We've got this is in Germany. Oh, 312. But that's kilometers. You can't see it. Jesus. Okay. I'm showing a clip. Tim G. This is one of the viewers driving in Germany. 312 kilometers per hour, right there. So in the Mercedes. I don't know. Can you see that?
No.
That's down one of those autobahns. You see that? Look how fast it looks. Like the clip. The clip looks like the video is speed up.
Yeah, the thing is, it's the roads there are just so
313. There you go.
So you can easily go 100 miles an hour there without a problem.
This is 313.
Well, that's out of control. That's out of control.
313.
I'm curious what kind of car that is to do that.
The red Mercedes. Hold on.
Could be AMG something. Probably an AMG.
I'll show you.
Some sort of AMG Mercedes.
AMG. It is some kind of an AMG. Oh, I had a picture somewhere. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll down, so just give me a second here.
Hey, let's go back. Let's go back to that crater and talk about that for a while.
The crater. You want to see the crater?
Who's got a crater in the community? Who owns a crater? Yeah, that's a sweet car.
That's the car. Mercedes. I'm not sure. I don't know what it's called. If anybody knows, put it in the
What city
chat.
is that? What European city is that in?
Germany.
Okay.
Oh, you wanted to see the crater? Okay.
Yeah. And then
Crater.
Oh, Dinky, we're jumping around too much. It's something
We'll do one more thing. We got 7 minutes to go.
Too
Guys,
much
if you guys
too
have
much
any
ADD going.
questions, put them in
Oh,
the
no kidding.
chat.
Pocket watch time. You have 3 craters.
Hit that upvote button. I totally forgot to remind you guys to upvote. Let's go make those upvotes happen, please. Hit the upvotes. It's hard.
Should I buy a crater?
Crater is cool. You can get a really good deal.
How come I know nothing about them?
Oh, you didn't hear anything about? Well, they've changed what they are actually over time. Originally, they were kind of like this, not really expensive, but not super affordable.
But now they're really expensive, aren't they?
But they went super expensive, yeah, with the Ichi. I think they were trying to make Crater into like the Patek Philippe level of Seiko family. So they got the Seiko that they cover $300 to $5,000. Then Grand Seiko 5,000 to 75, and then Crater 75 plus.
I got it. So Pocket Watch Time has these craters GCLL997. Can you just pull one of those suckers up? Let's see what he's got.
Okay, let's pull it up. Pull it up, Timmy. Pull it up. Got it.
So what? You're telling me you can buy a $30,000 crater?
You can get them cheap sometimes. Cheap. Possible. Yeah, there's some vintage models, man. People don't know what the heck it is, so they sell
I
it
don't know what it is.
for
I don't even know.
less value. Look at that Credo,
How much do they want? 10 grand for that, huh?
10.5.
A little thick.
But it's platinum, I think. No,
Is that platinum for 10.5? That's a deal. No, that's stainless steel. It's gotta be.
stainless steel. Let's check. Steel. No, it is steel. Okay, but that's expensive. 10.5. I think he got it for way cheaper than 10.5 though. Power reserve and I don't know. It's in the moon phase, I guess. What the heck is this thing? Moon phase? It's a very lazy moon phase.
I don't know if
But
that's a moon phase.
but
That
I
could be,
look at the hands. I mean,
that
the
could be a
hands.
power reserve.
I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's a day-night indicator. Oh, it's probably day-night. Oh yeah, it is.
Why do you need that? You just look outside.
Yeah, I know, right? But what if you're in the cave? Then it is kind of
Okay.
day-night.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Oh, this one they don't have. Let's check this one.
Oh, pocket watch.
Oh.
There's a power reserve and a moon phase.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it
I
is a
get
moon
it
phase.
now.
Oh, look close. Those were shitty pictures. Look at this
Actually, I
picture.
like it in blue.
Holy shit. That looks pretty good. The hands, they look like something from Patek, actually.
They're swords, basically.
This is 4,000. This sold for 5,600. Sold out.
It's not bad. I just curious about the bracelet. Okay.
Yeah, there you can see the bracelet. It doesn't have micro adjustment there.
A lot of these watches don't. The one I'm looking at does. The one that I'm really looking at doesn't. The stinking Jura Perigo Laureato doesn't have an adjustment. They should all have adjustments. It's not a bad looking case back.
That's a great looking case back.
Actually, it's pretty good looking in blue.
Mm-hmm. This could be a great beater. You should consider.
Yeah,
it's a great beater watch daily wear.
Better than the
and
Timex,
the logo is great.
Better than the Timex I have on with the NATO strap.
I think so. Yeah, that
hey,
Timex,
the hot chick never said anything about it. She didn't.
They don't. Yeah,
she
that's the thing, right? Hot chicks, they
care.
don't know anything about watches.
So all she cared about was what was in between my legs. That's all that she cared about. That's all I cared about too. So it's all good.
Nice.
Yeah. Move on.
That's all that matters. Yeah, the watches.
That's all that matters.
The watches. That's it's just a great side hobby, you know.
Absolutely.
Not really that important. Whatever watch you're wearing. Sometimes people.
That's a good looking Sin. Sin's got some really nice watches. I like that U50.
That's the latest.
I really like their watches. I really like them a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
Look, that's so sexy. This watch right there.
Yeah, it is a nice watch. That's a nice watch. It's probably too big for me. It's probably like a 44. Is it a 44 millimeter?
This one?
Yeah.
Good question. Let's see. Let's scroll down. I love the colors.
Also, I'm really picky on lug length. I only like 20 millimeter lug lengths. I hate when they go 21, or I hate when they go 22, or I hate when they go 19. That really bothers me. Or when they go 18 lug width. I only like 20 lug width. I have a real phobia about lug width.
Really?
Yeah, especially if you want to change.
Which one are you scared of?
I don't know. I don't like 19 at all. So that's probably like tags, or a lot of tag Hoyers are 19 millimeter lug width, like their Chronos.
Oh fuck! My camera froze.
I know.
Look at this thing. This thing is left-hand drive, colorful.
Might be too big. Might be too big for me. That's what she said.
It is big. Yeah. There's never such thing as too big. I wonder if it's playful. It looks playful, right? But is it playful price? Is this going to be?
It's probably like 35. I bet you $3,500.
2,000 to 3,000. 2,000 to 3,000. Mission 7. Mission Timer 7.
How much?
Ish-
How big is the thing? Does it say?
Good
It's
question.
not bad. They make really good watches. I mean, they really
Yeah,
make like
yeah.
really good watches. They're
It is
solid. They're solid.
43.
Okay.
22
Yeah, a little bit big. 42 is as far as for me, I could push.
43. Yeah. 43. It's a little bit big.
And so the width looks like it's like over 13 millimeter too.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's whimsical. It's playful.
Yeah.
For thin.
I like it.
Yep. I agree.
I like it. I like the idea.
You don't own a Sin either.
No.
And I don't recommend you getting a Sin, even though I really like it. You need to consolidate. But
someday.
Did you move that Chinese watch back to the manufacturer that you have, or are you still holding on to that?
Which no. The guy said he's busy right now, so just
well, he wants you to make he wants you to make a movie on it.
Make a second movie. The whole movie.
The whole movie.
About the watch. I'll do
like
a week on the wrist. I'll do week on the wrist. Actually, a month on the wrist. It's already been a month. I'll do a month on the wrist with the Chinese Gerald Genta.
Chinese Gerald Genta, yeah.
What it feels like on the wrist. It's a good idea. Okay. Well, look, I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah, you know what? Pocket watch time, I agree. The U50 is a perfect size. It's really a nice watch. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of getting one.
U50?
U50 Sin.
Oh, U50 is nice.
Who's in America? Who's the distributor for Sin again? Does anyone know that? There's like
Kleiner knows.
Huh?
Kleiner knows.
Yeah, there's one distributor.
Kleiner knows.
They got the corner of the market. Hey, before you leave, can you go to Horology by the Sea real quick?
Sure. Horology by the Sea. Let's see here. Okay.
You need to buy every hub ring. Are you gonna get a hub ring?
There you go. Maybe someday. Yeah, I would love to have a hub ring, but I think I might buy Daniels's because I already like.
See that Grumfield I've been eyeing right there, but I can't pull the trigger.
They'll drop it in price soon.
You think so? You
Sure.
can't get them right now. They won't. They're not making any more of them.
Really? Well, they're making the cheap version of it.
No, they had only 2000s. The 2000 that they had, or the 1000 that they had, sold like that day.
Yeah, instantly.
That's the Grun.
Because it was great. It was like this watch, but cheaply made.
Well, that watch won the GH whatever it is.
GPHG. This thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Exact model. I like the movement on it. I'm not 100% sure about the look from the front.
Wow.
But what do they want for that? 35? I think it's the cheapest one.
33.9.
Yeah, it's cheap. That's cheap. They want like 38.
This was
40.
going above retail, double,
Yeah.
and now it's unsellable. I think I've seen it on.
That's it, Tom.
the
Thank
website
you.
for
Watch buy, sell, send. Thank you, Tom. Got it. Thank you.
Watch buys.
Yeah, I think, but this is the cheapest I've seen them anywhere in the country.
Look at those bridges.
The movement's beautiful.
People don't appreciate this type of high level finishing anymore. There's too many cheap alternatives.
For this money, it's got to be precious metal if I'm paying this much. It's got to be now.
Yeah.
I know Switzerland thinks that stainless steel is the new gold, but nah, not in my life. Gold is gold and platinum is platinum.
Hey, Daniel, we're just wrapping up.
We're just
headed home. Did you
I-
finish did you leave some soup for the rest of us? You had all of it.
No, it's in there. So what can I say? Tim G, did you know about her? My guy at Horology by the Sea.
I do not know your guy at all, but I do watch. I've been looking at this site for about 9 months because this watch right here caught my eye because it's the lowest price I've seen it in the United States.
Whatever. Brandon's pretty approachable, but yeah, that was this gone already or what?
No, it's been on since I think August.
Oh,
I wish they could have the marketing time on watches. They won't do that. It was telling me that no one wants to buy this.
oh, jeez, it's funny. Because the people, I guess, because the people that like that sort of watch, they're tied up with other more pressing things. It's not like they don't want the watch. I guess it's crazy times, I suppose.
It is.
So, I'm not even touching about what their whoever's disposable income situation is. It's just a lot of the heavy players are going for the big names, and then there's a lot, but that's a minority that are going for independents like Gronfield. And Tim, the two Tims here, Gronfield's been so revered, the brothers, forever. Gronfield and a couple other big name independents, like Max Busser, are making these cheapo versions of themselves.
Yeah, I know.
And I guess because the markets have dictated a situation where they're hoping to make sells thousands of these just to cover basic costs and keep their employees. I don't know, but it's a whole bunch. I'm not knocking those reachable pieces, because I was almost looking at the Mad 1, right, or the Mad 2 or whatever it is by Max Busser. Then there's this Gronfield brothers have their version of whatever it is. I'm not too impressed with it. It is pretty, but they have that's not for you, Tim G. I'm just saying. There's a bunch of people that we like that have gone the way of the loony bird, maybe in a good way, to save themselves. They're developing cost conscious pieces. They're not going to replace Zinn and any of those other watch brands, but people that like to be attached to the name, I suppose they'll go for it. I almost went for the Mad 1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but it's the Gronfield brothers, MBNF, and I think there's one or two other big names that have gone. Chrono Tokyo, we know. Chrono Tokyo is by that famous watchmaker. His higher end pieces are like $60,000 or more, but he's been really focusing on the few $1,000 piece Chrono Tokyo because I guess it's bringing in some funds to keep the business going.
Oh, interesting. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Hey, I want to just respond to Tom for the Dirty Dozen watches. Look at Veer, V-A-E-R watches.
Veer watches?
I think they're based in Texas. He wants a Dirty Dozen homage. Look at Veer, V-A-E-R.
V-A-E-R. Okay.
Have you heard of them before?
Also, I've got this piece of news here. The Laurent.
Yeah,
appointed.
sort of bums me out, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, what's up with this?
That's the son right there. That's the son of Laurent Ferrier.
That's the son. Okay, with over 25 years of experience, Geneva based. Now, who is a Florent Pericina? Who's this?
Oh, she was part of TAG, I guess, right?
Laurent Ferrier last week announced the appointment of Laurent Ferricina as its new CEO. With over 25 years of experience in brand management, Pericina brings a wealth of expertise into the next era. His distinguished career includes senior leadership positions at companies such as Tag Heuer, De Beers, that's the diamonds company, and Cerruti. What? Very interesting.
You know what Cerruti is?
What is?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe some kind of a. Well, it looks like he probably first worked at Cerruti, then De Beers, and then finally Tag Heuer, and now look at this. Is Laurent Ferrier putting in a guy with this kind of background? You know what this means? Ladies' watches, they're gonna go towards ladies' market because the beer is Diamond Tech Heuer mass produced, and maybe they want to grow the company. Maybe he's gonna take Laurent Ferrier
Oh, that's scary.
into big business.
This scares me.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
sounds like a. He sounds like a. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. It just. He sounds like a scary guy, but I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think their annual calendar. Scroll down. This thing just won the GPH, whatever it is, ABCD award in Switzerland. I think this watch is absolutely gorgeous, but it's not worth 90 grand or 80 grand.
It's a enamel or porcelain dial.
I don't know that. All I know, this one's gold, and then they've got a stainless steel one that's like 70 grand, which is ridiculous.
Well, whatever medium they use, it's probably done to perfection.
Yeah.
Whatever they all count, whether it's lacquered, porcelain, or enamel.
Agreed.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful watches.
Yeah.
Tom in the chat. So there also has what is it? Mechanical movements that are and some of them are ETA movements that are made in Texas for their Dirty Dozen watches.
Oh, VAR. Oh,
VAER. There you go.
there you are.
You know,
kind of boring military watches.
Oh, stop. They have every sort, but they have a Dirty Dozen watch. They do have a Dirty Dozen watch, and they have a Dirty Dozen watch that's a mechanical.
It's just a watch. It's a watch. It's a.
I mean, that's the same thing as an
quality watch.
That's an Explorer. That's like an Explorer.
Explorer-esque.
Yeah.
Explorer-esque. Yeah.
I like Dirty Dozen watches.
Yeah, good stuff. It's great. Great. No.
Made in like Austin, Texas. Looks like
an aluminum bezel.
Yeah, and it looks like a stinking GMT Rolex. I hate when they do this. I hate when they do it. I don't know. Anyway.
Tom says Timmy the draft dodger.
Oh, who?
What the hell? What the fuck?
Can't please everybody.
What the hell? How did I dodge the draft? What is he talking about? I almost went to the Navy. I was talked out in the last second.
Timmy, you're the.
I wouldn't have lasted a week.
Timmy, your president in Ukraine about 5 months ago just bought an $8 million house in Jupiter, Florida. So that tells you something, okay?
Well, he should.
Huh?
Of course. After all that hard work, he is a rich guy.
How do you buy an $8 million house if you work for?
He made a lot of money.
That's all I'm gonna say. I won't even go there. We're not talking politics.
No, I'm just saying he probably made a lot of money in the war.
Yeah, probably made a lot of money. Anyway,
we'll see. We'll see how much money they will make on the Gaza Strip. That's gonna be the real gold mine.
Yeah, I'm buying
Did you hear, Daniel?
I don't want to.
It looks like Gaza is going to be.
I'm going to G, Tim.
We're not going into it.
It's going to explode, Tim G.
No, we're not. We're all good. We're all good.
Yeah. It just, I don't want to.
I already had a headache all this morning. I'm getting it from all sides.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
All
right. Any final things, Daniel?
No.
Oh, I do. I have a final thing.
Oh,
you missed something.
What did I miss?
Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on. I'm trying to keep you on a little bit longer. Hold on. Yeah, you did. You missed the Piaget.
Piaget?
Yeah.
What about it?
The flying tourbillon moon phase.
What?
For $90,000.
Oh, I saw that. What? It was such.
What do you think? I think it's. What are they doing?
Absolute. The worst watch I've ever seen.
I agree.
Dude,
Huh?
it's the worst. Look at it. Look at it.
What
The
are they
fuck
thinking?
is this?
I don't know.
They're serving a slop.
90 grand.
The thing is, though, Piaget Polo, the full gold one, is so nice. I just hope nobody buys it. I hope they lose a shirt on this.
You don't
The
hope.
designers need to get fired. This is
No,
garbage.
stop that.
It's going to Jama Shop.
Garbage. That's just horrible design.
It's horrible.
It looks ugly.
It's butt ugly. Matter of fact, the butt's better looking.
Look. Oh, so cringe. I mean, there's so many other ways that they could have done this.
Oh, I'm going to add another person, Halter.
Halter
that makes the punk pieces, the punk steamship version of a watch. Was it Gene Halter, whatever his name is?
Halter.
Swiss guy?
Yes, Vianney Halter.
Yanni Hartel teamed up with someone else to make an affordable piece using a Salida movement in the back. So that's another one. So there's
Louis Erard.
Who? Maybe him. Yeah, I think so. I think I showed it to you before. It was a what's it called?
Sorry.
Where they use subdials, two subdials to show the minutes and the hours. There's a name for that type of movement, and it's
the regulator.
Yeah, that. Thank you, sir. And I think it's got a Salida in the back or something that's approachable, but it's got the look,
Portable.
and people love that look, and they don't want to spend the money. Why not?
Oh, is this the underground hit?
Maybe.
Yeah, look at it. Look at that.
What's the movement? Look,
they
it's
angled it
beautiful.
sideways.
Yeah, what's the movement?
In all honesty, it's so ugly, it's beautiful.
Okay, maybe you can look at it that way. I think it's beautiful, and it could be so ugly that
I actually like it a lot.
Yeah. What's
the only
movement,
problem
Tim?
is that it's a little bit big. It's 43 millimeters.
Oh, is it? Oh, well.
A little bit.
43. You didn't have to make it 43. They could have.
Yeah,
They tried hard. They could have made
Tim.
it
Okay, Tim.
41.
I like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought that out quick, Tim. Being the IT person that you are, that's good. Yeah.
4,400.
Yeah, and
limited to
for those who want to
178
taste, and there's a lot of naysayers that bash people. I mentioned
It's
this
easy to
before.
bash.
Yeah, you could do a TED Talks on how not to let people bash you, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim, right?
Uh-huh.
You could do a whole TED Talks on that. Just letting you know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that could be a great.
But I won't mention his name, and don't you mention it, Tim. Tim, right?
Yeah.
Don't you mention it. But there are people out there, famous people, that are dismissive to you if you have, like a add a movement or something behind a watch. As long as it works and it fits your budget, why not? And there's a lot of people that are famous watchmakers that say, good for you if you have a piece that has whatever movement works in the back, so you can enjoy the design of the piece of jewelry in the front. There's no hard rules here, really. And you know that, rules. And Humble Pine has both. He has the high end pieces, but he's got like very, very accessible pieces in his collection also, which proves the fact, I guess, that he likes what he enjoys. Could be any spectrum of the, cost, whatever. That's where my English just went bad. It's the end of the day. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, Daniel. Look at this. 50,000.
Now we're talking about his real movements in the back. Okay, so fine.
Yeah, the movement's actually
gold, and it's gold, and it's his real stuff that he spends a lot of time in with his colleagues.
Yeah,
he's considered one of the top watchmakers around, I guess.
They got the very particular style. They look like actual porthole.
Yeah.
Gerald Genta based his design on a porthole. This actually looks like a porthole.
Yeah.
So cool. Very cool stuff. Oh, wait a second. Holy shit. We have a confirmation. Guys, get this. Get this. Our detective in-house. This is why.
You have an in-house detective?
Yes, our in-house detective has done the research. Look at this. The vault competitions. Postal entry to enter a competition via postal entry free of charge. You can enter into any of these competitions, guys, for free. All you
Uh,
have to do, specify the competition you wish to enter, provide
for
your
what?
contact into Nico Leonard's competitions.
Oh,
The,
and
the,
well,
the, the
yeah, okay,
Nico Leonard
okay.
competition.
For
You
what?
can enter for free for each of those individual and I highly recommend everybody enter. It's only $1 to basically enter for free. But you can win a wristwatch, Daniel.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So
look
all
at
you
it.
have to
Okay,
look,
well
we're
here.
gonna do it. We're gonna do it as a community. Everybody, I'm gonna show you guys.
Okay, I just took a
Uh,
picture. I'll see. I don't know. Whatever.
okay, I'll show you how to write a letter.
What do you have to write a
And
letter? Like
yeah,
you?
yes, you do. You have to write international mail. It's only $1.
Okay.
All you do is you write a letter.
Uh,
You say which competition you want to enter. Provide your
right.
contact details. So you put your name and your phone number, your Instagram,
Yeah.
or your address. Writing, including your account. Okay, your email and address, and mail them to the file. And then you just send a letter here, and he has to enter you for free.
Yeah, here's the problem though. The Dave 545 F451 is correct. He's going to sell that information.
Who sells the information?
He's going to sell your address information.
No, he can't sell it from entering. Whatever. Well, whatever. I mean, who cares? He still has to enter you into the competition for free. I'm gonna enter because it's like you can win a Submariner for free. I'll show you how to do it, guys, tomorrow. Don't pay money. It's a scam. Just enter. Everybody should just enter for free.
You get 100 people entering for free. Someone's going to win. Someone will win something.
Tomorrow we'll be teaching everybody how to enter
We should
to win a free watch. How to win a free watch?
You have a class. We'll have a class.
Yeah, a class.
Everyone will get on their computer and enter.
Yo, it's crazy, but it's
Someone
true.
will win. Someone would win that though. Someone would win.
You can win. Yeah, you can win. Oh, that's where they just they hit it. But you can win prizes. Look, you can win a 50,000 pound vacation. I think this one's a little bit too late.
I don't know.
Here, February 9th. Oh, you might, if you write the letter tomorrow, you can still win. I'm gonna try to do it. And then on February 27th, you can win 5,000 pounds.
Okay,
Daniel,
what's the letter? What's the letter about that you're writing? Like
you write the letter that I want a free entry into win 5,000 pounds for 49p competition. That's all you say. I want a free entry, and then you send it to that address, and then you can win 5,000 pounds. You don't have to pay. So because you could pay 49 cents. But you could also enter for free. That's the law in Northern Ireland. So all you do, and then you also write a letter saying, "I want a free entry to win 5,000 pounds for 50 pounds, the best ever odds." And you write a letter, okay? And then there's this one. Look at this, March 1st, and you basically write a letter, or maybe you just say, "I want for each." Does it have to be a different letter for every competition? Or can you make one letter for all competitions?
I don't know.
What do you think, Tim G?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
don't know.
Okay, well, we'll find.
We probably should do this tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know, right?
you
I
gotta
want to
write-
enter
wait a minute,
into.
you
I'll
gotta
write
write it-
50 letters if I have to.
You have to write a creative letter of some kind, Tim.
No creative. You just say, "I want an entry into this competition."
Timmy, if Nico doesn't like you now, he's not going to like you after this.
Okay.
Those are the rules. And why should people pay if they can enter for free? Why pay, for example, £2 50 cents to enter this one? Enter for free.
Okay, I'm
There
gonna
we
go
go.
because I've got to. I have to go.
I gotta go.
Daniel's got to go. I gotta go too.
Do you have to go? We all have to go.
I got stuff to do.
We gotta go to
That's not what I meant.
gotta go to the Toyota.
Gotta go work.
Jab toilet.
That's right.
Good
All right.
show, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Smash that upvote button, okay? Before you leave.
All right.
I gotta get those great Vietnamese box to smash them. See you guys later.